Oh, wait. Go to work. I see the volume. Go to work. Go to work. This is amazing. One day. Go to work. Look, I was typing to let you know where I was at. You know what I mean? And if it's 301, it's 301. But I was on this phone at 3 o'clock. Go to work. The networking event started at exactly 3 o'clock. That part right there. And this is a startup situation, just to let you all know that you can do it. You have people that's in the community to support you, like right here at the 5 Points Youth Foundation on 1820 Florence, Cross Streets Western. That's why I took the time out to write those cross streets down and that address down so that you will know. And the outcome is for more people to network with people and know that this can be a hub right here in the city of LA, because so many of us go to Santa Monica, go to San Pedro, San Diego. We're all over the place. You know, some of us live in Compton and now live in IE, live in Pasadena, different places and so forth. But right here, where it's been here for a long time, right here at Florence and Western, where Jack in the Box is, and there's so many great things. We know that at this time frame, that Lonzo's event is still taking place over there at Eve After Dark. Is from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So those of you that are out of state or out of town or just at home, you know, enjoying your Saturday afternoon, like I saw Floyd go to work having a barbecue steak off and everything like that, you know what I mean? For those people that still eat meat, I mean, you know, everybody, I'm working on that vegan, because I'm like, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? I gotta lose some weight. But you know what it is just really, I'm looking good. I'm just representing right now. You understand me? This big shirt from Top Dog, he let me have it because I was like, it's okay, let me have that. Go to work. So shout out to Top Dog and the LBC Go to Work, and I just love it. It's just so many wonderful people doing amazing things that I want to springboard the new school year with the fact that I don't have any school supplies to give away. Not this year, not this time type of thing. I'm still working on my nonprofit organization. But go to work just so that way everybody knows. I know a lot of people said they'd be here through about 5 o'clock, but I wanted to start this Facebook Live anyway at 3 o'clock. And I still got to go get the extension cord because I am a ways from over there. But I think I'm going to have you all look at the graffiti art by the one and only King Create while I go ask for this extension cord before somebody leaves. Okay, I'll be right back. Go to work.
Buys food sometimes when I'm short, he'll say, you need a few dollars, and they'll send me to the market.
Go to work. You know, we on Facebook Live. You want to tell the people about what you do over here, Chico? You want to step in front of the camera?
Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm Chico, and I'm more like a supervisor here at the 5 Points.
Go to work.
I build gardens, I throw barbecues, we watch movies, we have festivals here.
That's right.
So
go
if you
to work.
guys, the next time we have a festival, you're all welcome.
Absolutely.
Just come with a little something to add on what we got.
That's right. That
and
part
we
right
rolling.
there.
All right, you guys, have a blissful day.
Amen. Go to work. Yeah, because I want to plug up that cord right there. Go to work.
I'll plug it up for you.
How you doing up there? Halim over there, I'm telling you, he's like the adage of the whole community. You understand me? He barbecues, he sells everything. You understand me? He gives wisdom. I mean, he's a motivational speaker. That man right there, look. Go work.
He's working right now.
Right. He do everything. You understand me? Everything. Go to work.
We help the whole community.
That's right.
Everybody.
Exactly.
We expect them to do their part.
That's right.
You guys to do all your parts. You guys got to do your parts too, and just come and have a good time with us.
Exactly.
Winter, summer, whenever you want to, we'll do something.
Go to work.
It's always fun. You have a good time.
Exactly. Go to work. That part right there. That's what I'm talking about. So we have a lot of people that coordinate with the Universal Hip Hop Museum. A lot of people coordinate with EAT. I see you. Go to work, Michael Reddick. Bobby Buck, go to work. I'm looking for you, Bobby Buck. Go to work, go to work. So I know it's almost there. Okay, got you. Go to work. Thank you for your support. Go to work. Chico, go to work. Thank you. I'm like, yeah. I'm telling you, it's something else. Exactly. And so to keep up with what we got going on.
Every day with their kids for me to give them advice. I buy them ice cream.
Let me turn
I
around.
get barbecue. You don't know how much I do for my community.
Go to work.
I used to destroy my community. You know what I mean? I don't destroy my community no more.
Amen.
Enough
Amen.
is enough.
That's right. Go to work.
We gotta love each other and help each other through all the kind of shit that's happening in our country.
That's right.
And it's everybody's country.
Exactly.
Everybody that wants it to be their country is their country. That's what America's about.
Exactly.
Don't listen to that other bullshit them racists and all them other people got. We ain't them. We steer clear of them, but they better still clear of us.
Okay. He go where he got playing. Go where.
Hell yeah.
Right.
We gonna keep our future. We don't know about theirs.
Exactly. Go to work.
Like
That's
I
real.
said, we don't be responsible for our own future.
That's right. Go to
If
work.
you're not responsible, then you will perish and you'll come back as something else, a frog, a bird, or something. But you will get the hell out of here.
Go to work. Chico don't be playing. You hear me? Go to work. Be on the mission. That part right there. So it's a wonderful situation. So soon as we get our people over here, go to work. Thank you. Shout out to Sir Bailey. I know he's always keeping up with things. He stopped here first before he left. And I think I heard him in the audience over there, Dr. Shima, Reverend Shaw, the whole NAACP, Inglewood. Nice to see the NAACP president as well, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, the award-winning bestseller book author, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. She was there too. So it's a lot of great people over there still networking in Inglewood. And those of you that saw my video from this morning in front of Lonzo's spot, I'll just try to fit it in because, you know, the time just goes. So I know it wasn't open at that time, so I just was trying to help generate some more activity, which is not far. Those of you that live out of state, go to work, know that Avalon El Segundo is not that far. That's in Compton. It's not that far from LA, right here in Florence and Western. It's a hop, skip, and a jump on the freeway, or even on the streets, or even on the bus, or even on your feet. You understand me? So that part right there. Have a good day. Go to work. I'll see you later. Okay, thank you. Go to work. So teamwork makes the dream work. So we know. Yes, go to work. I'm telling you, we be everywhere. We got 3 jobs, 4 jobs or events in a day, and trying to make all of them. So I went to this morning to share. I'm gonna get this radio set up too for anybody that wants to do a radio spot, because some people are still they need some different things and so forth. But at any rate, I'm available to you as well, because I want to teach a lot more people how to do different things too, because it'd be so much fun for the children in school to know how to do their own radio show, their own podcast. And it'd be fun, and especially all the study groups, you know, take it to another level. Like I keep sharing, which you all know, some people know. Look, I don't have my makeup artist, but I'm looking at my makeup over there. I want to put some more lipstick on, seem like go to work. Just to know that so many children will have so much fun. They understand, they're just immersed into this technological world that we live in. But wouldn't it be fun that in this new school year that they go in there and they're like, you know, we could coordinate and celebrate all our successes on our own radio shows, and grow up with this other skill that, you know, is second to none. You know, it's a lot of people that's shy. There are a lot of people, they win awards and they're like, you know, I don't really want to take the mic, I don't really want to take the pictures and so forth. And it's just that one time out of how much work have you been doing to celebrate yourself. So I think that's one way to teach our children to build some more self-esteem as well, is by doing their own radio show, their podcast, and actually doing their own videos and starting up their businesses. Okay, I want to show that there's a screen over here while I'm thinking about that, because in classrooms, you know, we have the PowerPoint, we have the whiteboards, right here at the 5 Point Youth Foundation, there's an actual screen. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? If you could just create your own video and say you have a science or a biology assignment or some other type of subject matter. That's whether you're in college or not, or talking to the parents that have these children that's in class that's about to embark upon a 2018-2019 school year, that they have an opportunity to showcase their work outside of the school that they attend. It would be phenomenal. It's literally called 5 Points Youth Foundation on the other side of the wall, on the south side of Florence, heading east. Go to work. It really is embossed that way, and they have an opportunity to showcase their talents, showcase their skills, and they don't have to wait till they can enter a contest at 18 and so forth. And yes, I will talk all the way to 8 o'clock on this machine now that they hook me up to the electricity, because I want the word to be out there about the 5 Points Youth Foundation. That is my main objective today. So at the same time, yes, I have some things over here when people get here too. You know what I mean? I'm trying to teach people some different things, right? All right, go to work. I have a banner out there. Shout out to Madman from UNG radio station from a year ago. He told me, I want you to come and have your own banner and so forth. And I even got a mic, you know what I mean, with the mic box, you know, so I can broadcast, which I have. I'm gonna go over there and get it. But just to continue this thread right here, I have some books. The wind blew this, okay? Some books over here for sale. This is just for the books. I am waiting for my new book to be uploaded today, okay? Oh my gosh, I am so excited about that, all right? But yeah, definitely, I'm showcasing definitely poems to motivate that my cousin and I have written. The first book, because she was telling me, I'm gonna write a book, and she just kept saying it, but she never wrote the book until I told her just to send me a couple of poems. And I heard about Create Space, no pun intended. Shout out to Create, who made that wall over there go to work, but no pun intended. That send me 2 poems, and then we can create our own book for free on createspace.com. And then of course, it's an affiliate of Amazon.com. That's why you can type my name and you can find the books that I'm associated with on Amazon.com. And hopefully, while I'm talking to you all, the other book that's in process right now will be uploaded, or it'll be uploaded before I go to sleep today. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Oh my goodness. And I had to tell you something about that. I started that book in October, and time just got away. It really did. So, you know what I mean? Just like, I just can't even imagine. It was 4 years ago that I wrote the last book. And I'm like, it's amazing. I was saying last year. But it was 4 years ago that I wrote a book. So at any rate, then I started the book in October. And then it was the holidays and different people projects and so forth. At any rate, by the time I got to writing the book, which only took me 2 days to do the insert, because I did all the other parts to it, go to createspace.com. You can set up a free account. Well, if you're under 18, you need somebody that's 18 or over to sign on with you, okay? And with that in mind, the cover that I used was outdated. That's what kind of technology we live in. And back in the day, which turns out to be 4 years ago, it took 2 or 3 days before they would review your book and post it, so that way it can be sold on your Amazon.com account, okay? But now it says 24 hours. I'm like, wow, now how cool is that? So I didn't know. So of course, when it was reviewed, it said that my book cover that I did was outdated. So I need to go back and do another book cover, because that one was outdated. So they upgraded, you know, on createspace.com. So I was like, okay. So that's the only reason why that book wasn't out on my birthday. But that's cool. So it's you know, going to be available sometime today. because I'm not in charge of that, but because it'd be within 24 hours. Before I go to sleep, it'd be within 24 hours. And we can go back on the clock, which deals with digital and technology as it is too. Go to work, go to work, go to work. I see you go to work, Sharon Daniel, go to work. I did it on like my first networking event. And I know it was just, I know all the events overlap anyway. So what? They don't always do that event over there at Alonzo's that's happening right now from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Eve After Dark on El Segundo and Avalon, which I went over there this morning and did a Facebook Live to remind people before they probably even left the house or got dressed for the day. I was already over there, and then on my way to my office to get some other things because I didn't think I was going to have enough time in between Dr. Shima and well, shall we say, the CCHR, the community, what is it? Oh my God, it's the Communities of Citizens of Human Rights, that's on Sunset Boulevard, and then the SCIEU 100 with Dr. Shima, a whole lot of people involved. Tony Muhammad was there. I have a Facebook Live, if you hadn't seen that, it's in the thread, and I went to the house and downloaded that video just in case, because they played a video that has some music in it, and I don't want Facebook to block me, and I didn't want them to block me before my event, but just in case, I said I'll go and download that video just in case, because you know they'll erase it and go to work. So that was a lot of work, and I was looking for my other comrades, which they're on their way, and I've coordinated and talked to people, but you know, life happens, and definitely right now, later on today, shall I say, I'm going to be looking for some footage from my comrades that's at Eve After Dark right now with Lonzo's event that's from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and that works out, so we can do different things. Everything overlaps, and we know that, and we have a lot of people that talk about it seems like there's a division. Not necessarily, you know, it's some people that are interested in some things and some people are not interested in the things that other people are interested in. And then there's some people that, you know, it's just convenient. They have to take their child to piano lessons, what have you, and then this other event is closer to them. It just works out with life, you know. Everything is not gonna be, you know, perfect. You know, like remember we have these little eggs or some kind of they jump like turtles or some kind of oh my goodness, it's some like little toys or whatever they used to have, and it was just like they were perfect, like cookie cutters, and it's like it's not gonna be like that. Everything's gonna be, it's gonna overlap, I believe, because we have 7 billion people, they say. I haven't counted them, but I'm gonna go with that. About 7 billion people on the earth and so forth. So how can we just have one event in LA or one event in Compton and so forth? Whatever, you know what I mean? If this one person, I'm not sure, I'm saying whatever because I want to dispel that notion that we have to just do one thing, and then whose one thing is that? You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying this is a startup situation, and this to encourage other children too, that regardless of the fact that other people are doing the same thing that you may be doing, they're not going to do it the same way because you're still unique. You're not that same person. So the energy that you bring, the aura that you bring is going to be different, whether it's the same subject matter, whether it's the same in the same category, or whether it's a book, it's still the same type of material, whatever it may be, you're going to be different. So that's just like a video, a hip-hop video. Each one of them are different. You know, everybody's not into this part and that part dealing with hip-hop, but everybody that likes hip-hop, they're going to listen to it or give it a chance, or they're going to think about it, or they're going to give you a high five for your effort, whatever the case may be. But don't let anybody put limitations on you because, oh, somebody else has already did that type of hip-hop video. No. They're never going to be able to do it like you. Whether or not you are walking on your own 2 feet or sitting in a wheelchair and you got a trach in your neck, nobody's going to be able to do anything just like you. Okay, so that's another reason why I'm out here. And in 5 Points Youth Foundation, it's so many different things that have occurred here that a lot of people don't know. And definitely shout out to Sir Bailey, who has been doing his Living Well tour here every 3rd Saturday of the month for over a year, and he allows people to jam with him, use his instruments. It's phenomenal. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Go to work. A sister need to be go to work. That's right. Chico off the chain. You don't know, boy. I'm telling you, he know how to put that flavor together too. That part right there, you got to know it. And I'm telling, because I will keep talking and talking and talking. You understand me? Just so I can get people to chime in, because everybody's not going to chime into Facebook Live at the same time I turn it on. But like I said, I was typing on this phone, my phone, when I seen it was 2:59. So by the time I was typing and making sure that I had the right address and so forth, it might have been 3:01. But I tell you, from everything I did, like I was sharing with you, from stopping at Alonzo's event that is taking place even as we speak, to stop by there, to advertise before he probably even woke up, that I was over there advertising. I was in Bellflower at my office, and then I went to Inglewood at the Miracle Theater, shout out, and I went into the house to download the video and some footage from that event, and then I did get something to eat, go to work. I did get something to eat, go to work, and some water, and then I came here to LA. I did all of that before 3 o'clock, and like I said, I was doing everything in my power to make sure I was here to my own event at 3 o'clock. Go to work, even from carrying everything from my car to what you see in front of you. Okay, that part right there, and I can spin this around a little bit. Go work. I'll set that table up, all this stuff, even after all of those places I've been, the traveling, the traffic, and videotaping the event over there, and doing the Facebook Live at the other spot. And I still have some different things right here. Let me see if I can turn this around a little bit. Go to work, go to work. Look at that pimped out Go Work ice cream truck over there. That's like Go Work. All right, so just in case what I said, I forgot. I want to make sure I'm on here until 8 o'clock if I have to be. Just so you know, yeah, we have barbecue pit, the screen, plenty of space here, and definitely anytime in any place, you know, I can go ahead and do a radio spot for you. And then we're going to do some more footage over here in the alley down here with the art, the graffiti art. And shout out to DJ Pia, who is in Brazil, and some people came from Brazil just to paint, to do the graffiti right there that you see with the baby girls and the young man over there, all the way from Brazil to be a part of that. Isn't that amazing? Go to work, go to work. So definitely this is a journey to start on productions, to encourage children and adults to start your own thing. You understand? It's okay. And I will be talking to people all day. Go to work, go to work. You gotta love it, go to work. So again, you gotta know, like Michael Reddick says, oh my gosh, don't even. Look, I want everybody to know, if you trust me with this one, trust with everything. I'm just saying, this is what it is. I love the fact that it says trust, right? It's an app that you can get from Play Store, or you can get from your Google, your iPhone app. Okay, I need to move this camera up a little bit. Go work, go work, go work, go work, go work, go work. It's different when I had to do this for myself, that's true, but I'm still willing and brave to do it. You understand me? Go work. So know that it's a lot of situations take place, and I really only care to do this once a month, like I said, and I want to use the other time frame to be on my computer, so I can see myself from here. Go to work, check it out. I love this. Shout out to Top Dog out there, the LBC. You know, sometimes he do a little bit of sound, and I got I know he works on a lot of different t-shirts for different things, but that's not his regular thing. But this is fun. You know, everybody has their they have their hobbies and so forth. So just like, you know, I have a keyboard and all these different instruments you see in the office, and so I guess it's like a hobby for me until I actually, you know, get a chance to get some lessons and so forth, and actually spend more time working on it. But just to know that it's available, you know, it's available to you. You just step out there on faith. There's a lot of people that will bless you with everything that you're doing, and like they say, it takes effort. Just put a mustard seed. You start with a mustard seed and it grows. So just with that, look, I sound like I got a flow, you know what I'm saying? But I promote a lot of people that's doing great things. This is so great. I don't want to go amiss while it's still it's cold, you know what I mean? Go to work. But some people, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to get away from that. Go to work. I gotta tell them, I gotta give it this money. I don't want to eat on the TV. Right here, go to work. No, go to work. But seriously though, I'm gonna have to wait. I need some water though. But that's what I left in the car. I left for water, and I did have some oatmeal today. So sometimes I seem like I just only eat ice cube because it's so cold. Go to work. There's no puns intended. I might have to do a book of puns. But check this out. Those of you that are getting ready for the new school year, whether you are a younger adult or a seasoned adult, I want to encourage you to share with other people, because I'm sure the children should be outside playing and what have you, or they're playing video games that help nonprofit organizations win money, get that $38,000, you know, from EACL, Esports Amateur Competitors League. Shout out to Michael Reddick. And remember, just it's so much money out there. It really is, and that's a great opportunity. So even if you don't like to play video games, please tell somebody about playing on video games and help those nonprofit organizations get that money. It's $38,000 a month, and they could be working towards that instead of just playing a video game and just wasting time, or it seems like they're wasting time, or they taking away time that they can be creating and so forth. Just like what I'm doing right now, I'm creating a situation. This is just creating a situation. And I said, if I don't start now, I won't ever do an event, because I know where everybody's event is and when, seem like. Go to work. Go to work. How you doing? You need me to take a break? You trying to talk to me? No problem. Okay, I'll be here running my mouth. Go to work. Amen. Go to work. So, you know, this is what I'm serious. That's why it is what it is. So I have taken time out to help a lot of people with different projects. I put a lot of my own projects on the back burner. And unfortunately, you know, time just goes by. And so forth, and some people, you know, I'm not really sure about, you know, I can have my own perspective about different things and my own opinion, just as you can, but I know without a shadow of a doubt, when you do help other people, it means something to other people. You'll be blessed for it, and if it's just, it seems like it's at that time that they need that help, then that's at that time that you give them that help, you know? He just went around the gate. Go to work. Go to work. So it's just a matter of, when you say you're going to do something, do that. I know all my people, I left them. I coordinate with them. United Hood Nations over there, the NAACP is over there. I mean, all these people, these authors I know, the musicians, some of these actors and comedians. I just seen them in Inglewood, so I know that. And then they have to travel. Some of them traveled to Compton. Some of them that didn't go to Inglewood was already in Compton, and that type of thing. And then I'm right here already at the 5 Points Youth Foundation. But like I said, my main objective is to get people to know that the United Hood Nation, the 5 Points Youth Foundation, all of us work together. Universal Hip Hop Museum, we all work together. One person specializes in this, or one organization specializes in finances, another organization specializes in you know, education, another one specializes in banking, another one specializes in music, and so forth. So how in the world can you have just one event? And why would you want to just have one event? And it's a Saturday, and there's so many people in the world. So I just want to commend everybody that's doing great things, and it's a wonderful thing that we do live in a technological and informational world, because we can go back and listen and see all these other venues at our leisure. So if there's 10 different events that you want to go to on a Saturday, like I went to three out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Then I could go see the other 7 during the week before the next Saturday, when there's another 10 events and more, right? That's cool. So, I mean, just like I have to share my cousin Ink Very Well Jay's, you know, event that's taking place the same day. I mean, she works with a lot of different people. So what I'm supposed to say, oh, you know, I'm having an event on the same day too. When did you decide that you was gonna have that event? You don't do that. You just like, you celebrate because everybody's working on different teams. They live in different places. They work on different jobs. You cannot coordinate. I mean, it's just not, I just don't think that's objective to, you know, put that on people's shoulders. Because I'm one of those people that has been listening to that and haven't did a networking event. And I'm probably one of the most prolific, positive, cheerleading, I'm telling you, energetic, oh my gosh, wonderful, exciting, you know, just supportive person you could possibly think of that networks with so many people. And then this is my first networking event. My first one. And I'm here, I'm talking about a book I wrote last year. It's 4 years ago. That time went by that fast. I'm like looking at the book, the copyright. No way. I remember sitting in El Pollo Loco typing on my computer. And everything, I remember everything, what I had for lunch, which El Pollo Loco and everything. And because I wrote that book in 2 days, this book right here, From Daycare to a Doctorate Degree, because it's only 31 pages in here, but it's an interactive book, I already know. It don't take that long to make a book. You know, just imagine if I had spent a week on that. You know what I mean? Okay, you can get in 100 pages and so forth, or whatever it takes. It depends on what font you use and all of that type of thing. But just like the young lady was saying on the video at the Miracle Theater, everybody has a story in them. So everybody, can you imagine one book? Oh, the older people, you know those microfiche from back in the day? Just think. Some of us never even seen a microfiche till we got to college, right? And some people that's in journalism right now, some people that work in the media, they never even seen a microfiche in person. They've only seen it on a video, right? So now just imagine it's 40 years from now, and instead of having these hardback books or soft books and so forth, you know, I call myself being cute, put my little medallion there, you know what I mean? Go work. To encourage some children and so forth. They'll have something else because we're living in a different age. What will they have in the future, right? What will they have? I'm telling you, I know that seasoning on that food is good. Go work. But just to know that it is imperative that we encourage so many people to teach and share with the young people that's going to school. Now I'm talking about the people that are going to kindergarten, or let's back that up to daycare. This is their first day, first year into daycare, being immersed into some type of curriculum in a school. That we definitely need to support them wholeheartedly, because you have no idea if you haven't been a teacher or been in the classroom for a whole day since you've been an adult, since you've been working a job. It's a whole different ball game. So, I mean, you talking about building a legacy, I'm gonna keep throwing this in there a little bit. The Trust app is on Google Apps or the Play Store. You wanna download that. You get some coins, get some free coins before August 20th. You wanna do that. It's a free app, you know, go try that. So so I'm gonna keep feeding that in there. Go to work. So at the same time, yes, we definitely need. What up? Go to work, Steven Drayton. If you don't know, you got to know about the Drayton family. You know, Flavor Flav's brother. I see you, Steven. Go to work. Thank you for the birthday wish too. Go to work. So you got to know that we definitely got to encourage our children, and music like Steven that he brings to the table is beautiful. It's fun. It's still, you know, where you can dance and everything. People like think that, you know, hip hop is just where it's got to be all, a different situation. Not to talk negative about, you know, somebody else's perspective, but just to know Steven Drayton got some fine music that you can dance to, and it feels good to you. And, you know, like we said, it's different music for different people, and that really works. And you could take his music and have a whole, I don't know how many CDs you have, how many songs you have. Go work. But he got videos, everything. He got a long time career. Come on. So it's just wonderful. Thank you for the birthday wishes too. So I'm here again, since you just tuned in, at the 5 Points Youth Foundation, not far from Inglewood, right here in LA, Florence and Western, where that Jack in the Box is, just right beyond the Jack in the Box. And know that I'm here to let people know a lot of different meetings, organizations, parties, movie screenings. You got original graffiti artists coming and doing magnificent work and plugging together, even from state to state. What up, Bobby Bug? Go to work. I know what you mean. Go to work, go to work. I love it. Thank you for your support. Go to work. I was just sharing with them. I know I just left, you know, Dr. Shima, Reverend Shaw, everybody over there at the Miracle Theater in Inglewood. And then I stopped over at Alonzo's spot at Eve After Dark over there on El Segundo and Avalon.
There's so much going on today.
Oh my goodness. That's why I tell them I'm on Facebook Live, just so you know, too.
Yeah.
Go to work. That it's a matter of... You want to come talk over here? Go work. You want to say something? Oh, okay. You got something right there. What you see? Go work. He's sweating. Go work. Go work.
Yeah.
But I was just telling them his event is from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
So I already know, you know, things overlap and this and that. But I'm like, before I knew it, I was like, I still got to do the event because I'll never do the event.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because then we got next week, we got Madman, we got the art share in LA. We're going to be there 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. over there. Just letting you know, go to work. It's a lot going on. So I would then push it to the following week. And I'm supposed to be doing an acting class, started an acting class in Laguna Beach, right? I got to talk back with Somali, go to work. It's just so many different things. And then the following weekend would be Labor Day. And then the children are off from school. And it's going to be more things, you know, fun things for them to do. And then the summer's ending, you know. And then it's going to be something.
All right.
So I just wanted to just start off with sharing with, and your birthday's tomorrow. You ready?
Yeah.
This is the one and only Bobby Buck. Go to work. Go to work. Raise the screen up right there.
I'm a little taller.
Yeah, you a little taller than me. Yeah, go to work.
I ain't got tiptoe. I get right up.
Exactly,
yeah. But no, we're going to get a little something tomorrow night. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll go out, then I'm going to do something else in September, then I'm going to chill out for a minute.
Right. You said you're going to do one more in September?
In September, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we might be doing a documentary screening with Bubbles.
Okay.
So we're going to get gang violence.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll make a big old event about gang violence.
Okay, go to work. So shout out to Southern California and Ceasefire as well. Shout out to Rare Reed, go to work. I'm telling you, he put a lot of shoulders.
Well, and I just now got the video up when they came to the event. Was it last month?
Yes.
This month?
Last month,
We give my months mixed up.
Oh my gosh, yes, he is such a great performer, organizer, networker. Yeah, absolutely.
Then they did the water giveaway. I went out there when they did that.
Oh, don't even talk about water right now. But I said I would stand here and talk from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I said, you know, if that's what it takes, because I put my event out there, and I appreciate the people that follow and support you. You know, like your photos, share your photos. I did little videos, but I just already know that, you know, a lot of people don't know about the 5 Points You Foundation.
Right.
And as wonderfully as it's put in the front there with the nice, you know, flowers and everything like that, but people don't know how many meetings and different things have been orchestrated from back here. So although maybe right now we're not having a universal hip hop meeting right now, shout out to Silky D, the ambassador of the 5 Points You Foundation. Go to work. You know, the OG Radiotrons planned here for 4 months straight. People just don't know. So I'm like, this is my main objective, to get started, to let people know this is where it's at. You know what I mean? So you planning, because a lot of people talk about planning. Well, you could go to different places. You may only fit 20 people in there. You fit 250 people back here if you have to. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was also sharing about the children's, the 2018-2019 school year coming. No, I haven't heard anybody talk about a place where a child can create a video from their class assignment and then have it shown somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shown in a local community where they don't have to go way out there to Santa Monica. They don't live out there in Santa Monica. They don't live in Hollywood.
Right.
They live right here in South Central LA, LAUSD area. You know me, the parent of all of the schools and so forth, where they get the accreditation from. And here's a movie screen right here for them to showcase a biology assignment or anything.
Well, you know what? We go ahead and start putting it on blast more and more too.
Right.
Yeah. And we got people jump on in and start doing commercials and stuff. Where we all everybody can be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta work. That's what I talk about.
Start setting it up, you know, get people involved and get publicity.
Exactly, and that's what this is about. So that's why I said, you know, I panned around earlier, you know, like I could do radio, somebody need a radio spot, you know what I mean, just to hear their voice on on the radio. Like
Right.
they somewhere. They are somewhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They need that spot, and it
Yeah.
sounds good in a video.
Right.
And doing their own demo reel and so forth.
Yeah, we know what. Yeah, let's go and get it
Yeah,
cracking. Yeah,
exactly.
once a month, start bringing people in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then a lot of times we don't have time when we're doing the Living Well tour to have people to do their one-on-one
Right.
interview or to
Right.
share what we're thinking. You
Yeah.
know, this is like a think tank. And this is what we're doing right now. This is just an example of what
Yeah.
we do when we have these other meetings.
Right. Okay. Just started just popping it off, and that,
Right.
an idea turns into make it happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is what happened today. So from people watching on the video today, they're gonna be like, okay, the 5 Points Youth Foundation.
Right.
That's all I put up there. 5
Okay.
Points Youth Foundation. I didn't put up there, I'm the education director of the Universal Hip Hop Museum. I didn't put up there that I'm the California rep of Ada Media Group. I didn't do blah 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 blah
Right,
blah.
right.
But I'm sharing with you that I know that Lonzo is having an event.
Right.
Shout out to Lonzo at Eve
Right
at
on.
the Door. I
Yeah.
know that. I went there. I did an event before he probably even woke up. I was out there advertising.
Okay.
Shout out to Lonzo.
All
Even
right.
before he woke up, I'm
Yeah.
out there advertising on the same day that I know is going to overlap on my event.
Right.
Just because I want people to know, we got to get outside of, well, that's, what my event is. It's going to be during my time. I'm not going to share that event because I want the people to come to my
Right.
event. Well, they could still come. I put 3 to 8, you know what I mean? So it's still time. I have a couple people I already know that said 5 o'clock. I have some people I did the Eventbrite for the first time.
Okay,
I saw
yeah.
some people that's on there.
Right.
But we all know, if you know me, I wouldn't normally be over there with Lonzo right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
to work.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was like, okay, it's the same day, so I
Yeah.
have to count on some other people that's over there getting some footage, or
Right.
go over there and download, some of the footage from
Right.
their site.
Yeah, because I had some white supposed to be this morning in Skid Row. Then I found out there's about 2 other things going on. And I went down there, but then it had the detours and all. So I had to go somewhere else, check on some other equipment.
Go to work.
So I said, I know what I'm going to. This one right here.
Go to work. I appreciate you. Go to work. Go to work. Yeah, I got
you.
you.
Yeah.
And then it's so much, and then it's just one of those days where it's like, okay, we only have 1 more week out of school. The whole situation's about to change the dynamics in the city
Yeah.
anyway, because the children go back to school.
Right.
It's gonna be more buses on the road and all of
Right.
that. More pollution in there. Be careful. But the physiological state of mind is going to be, accentuated or tampered with, shall we say, because they're going to go into some classrooms where, it's just stagnant. It's not where it's created. Being, where the
Yeah.
teachers are supporting creativity.
Right.
They're not supporting, this world of technology. They're still just about the brick and mortar. And I'm a teacher, but I do all these other things,
Right.
but I also write books. But I make them where they're fun, they're, engaging, but they actually, they right there, tampering, look, you go and create too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to just read what I have right here and don't do anything with it. No, what's your idea about it? I can't wait for this book. This should be released today. My GoDaWork book, my first one.
Oh.
Lord Jesus, I
Oh,
can't
it should be
wait.
today?
Right. It's in process right now. They
Okay.
said within 24 hours. So 24 hours be up
Oh.
before I go to sleep. So I don't know if it's up yet or not, but
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying that part.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been doing a lot behind it. Yeah.
Right, yeah, I'm writing books too, and I'm going to all these different events of creating movies and doing different, a whole lot, working on a whole lot.
Now, why do you say go to work? Everybody else is going to work like you go to work.
Go to work. That's what I'm saying. If it was a type of military or some kind of, like I have a go to work movement, email and everything like that. But it's just a matter of, I have a go to work movement. That's true. I
Right.
remember I did, and I haven't got back to that. Rare Breed had came to, shout out to Accelerated Radio. He came there and I had used their green screen, used the green screen before I really knew how to use it.
Right.
And then I was able to, I think that was my first one. And I put some music, a picture behind it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I have to go back and find that one. But yeah, I have a go to work movement. So just to think, well, we all know, I'm a movement in myself. Okay?
Yeah,
all right, go
yeah,
work.
yeah.
But it's the matter of, if we have more people that was out there, like how the military, who is it, the Army that says they do more things than we do before 6 a.m.? Or who is that?
Maybe the Marines.
The Marines? Or maybe the
one of
Marines.
them. Marines Army.
Yeah, go to work. I feel like that today.
Special Forces.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Go to work.
And that was what told me. He said, we start trying to build a big old army. Let's go and get a select few.
Right.
Just work with that core.
Yes.
Then go branch out.
Yeah, and you know, Reverend Shaw was just saying that he's also the president of the NAACP, and he's the chair in Inglewood NAACP. And shout out to Reverend Shaw GoDaWork.
Yeah. He's
also works at the CCHR, the Commissions on Citizens on Commission Human Rights, or it's the other way around. GoDaWork CCHR though, and he was saying that too. Sometimes it's like it might have been 100 people in the Miracle Theater just a little while ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was making reference to someone else. That's all they had was 100 people. And with 100 people, they move masses. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Even if it was 10 people right here watching on Facebook Live, which I know is more than 10 people, because I was trying to get, you know. Thank you for the YouTube subscribers. If you're watching right now, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel too.
YouTube.
Right, that part right there. And it's another plug for the Trust app. It's free. Download that. Michael Reddick, he used to live right here in South Central LA, and he is the CEO of EACL, the Esports Amateur Competitors League I'm always talking about.
Yeah. And
now, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot of stuff that's going on, and when you get suggestions from different people, you want to take that into you know, in accordance and really apply yourself, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to get some coins.
Yeah, that's why I heard you talking about the coins. So
yeah.
Like
go on and download it every
Okay.
It's just that simple, and tell somebody else. It's just that simple.
Okay.
Just like we tell people about Disneyland. Disneyland making more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Over us.
So much.
That's what I'm saying. Everything should be like a referral program. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
We refer people to each other, help each other make money.
Exactly.
That's bottom line.
So pretty much this is like a showcase just like that, because I tell anybody that whether they sell donuts, hot dogs, or you know, whatever they doing, you know, they should come, and then, you know, even it's at the top of the month. It's fresh, you know, it's a new month, you know, so you can go out there and do more. So, and then I'm going to make it a hybrid. I heard that you holding on to that camera. Look, I look at your camera, I look at my camera. I'm going to be like you, look, hold on to my camera, go to work.
Oh yeah, got to.
Right.
Some people like, how you doing? Well,
you said that on the slow too, right? That's so funny. As filmmakers, you are always editing at the same time too. How you doing? Exactly. I got you. Go to work. Yeah, it's amazing. So I like your bag there. Is that King? Is it because that's where you're from, right?
Oh no, that's just the first one I grabbed.
Oh, okay. Go to work. Who's your team? Not for real. Let me not put you on.
Let me see. I already watch sports.
Okay, go to work.
No. I used to, but I am a Cowboy fan because I was 5 years old. I want to be a Cowboy, but other than that, I don't pay attention to it because it could be a distraction.
I got you.
Distraction against my own vision.
Right. Ooh, tell the people. Right.
That's what I'm saying, because people know so much about other people's lives, they don't even know about their own.
Right. Yeah.
About who they are inside.
Right. Exactly.
You know, so I went without TV for 2 years. I put TV back on for 2 years. Now I turned TV back off.
Right.
Because I seen I was going.
Did you hear how he said 2 years? Before you got here, I was just telling them that I realized it had been 4 years since I had wrote a book.
Oh.
I was telling somebody else that 1 year ago. And last year. And that last year was actually the start of the cover of the book that's going to be uploaded, you know, tonight. I know it's got to be by tonight.
Yeah. And
then CreateSpace.com, who is an affiliate of Amazon.com, they have upgraded their system and so forth to the point that that book cover is no good.
Wow.
I had to go back and do the book cover. And I was trying to get all the way around it. And then I got a chance. I said, green check. I went with that. And I was just like, oh, it's going to be on my birthday and everything. Yeah. And they was like, actually, after we did our final review, we noticed that, you know, you still need to upload. Although I got past the green check.
Oh, so they paid.
Yeah, that's so good though. That's good. That's good though. So, but I had got around that and I saw the green checks and everything, because I didn't want to change the file cover, because that was work I had already did.
Right.
All I needed to do was insert information, right?
Right.
And it only took me 2 days. I was just telling them that I remember writing another book. It only took me 2 days. I was sitting in El Pollo Loco. I went there the one day and I was almost done. I said, oh, well, let me, since, the atmosphere is good or something like that, for some reason at that El Pollo Loco, at that time and age, whatever, it was good. I went right back, finished that book, good. But that was 4 years ago.
Wow.
4 years ago. Time goes by fast. So when you said 2 years, you turn off the TV, then yeah, people don't realize. They like, listen, like, what, are they really talking in years?
Yeah.
Go to work.
What I did, cause everybody, you need to get TV because all you do, you think too much. You're trying to do too much now. So I went and got TV, and then just kind of go. I started getting used to it or whatever. Then I started noticing. I try to be home at a certain time, see certain show. Oh, wait a minute, they dictate my life.
Go to work. That reminds me. Go to work.
I'm like, hey, and they already paid.
You talk about a commercial. Let's do a commercial for your show tomorrow.
Hey.
Go to work.
Hey, y'all, if y'all ain't doing nothing tomorrow night, y'all need to come on down to 12420. So, I'm going to say Sullenberg. I think my hometown, Arkansas. I mean, Santa Monica Boulevard.
Go to work.
Yeah, we're going to be doing something tomorrow night. We're going to have the Battle of the Sexes segment, talk show. And, we might need to have you be the referee.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's such a great show.
Yeah, I thought I have somebody bring some boxing gloves.
Oh, right, because I'm telling you, they get in.
Yeah. And then, and Go to Work will be over the improv and the open mic. So anybody want to show up, do a little something, she gonna be your boss.
No, I know. That's hilarious. But it's gonna be fun. I thought that would be pretty neat for our commercials. We should do commercials with these.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. All right.
So you gonna make scooter? So what time, like on the weekends, or whatever? What time it gonna be good to start doing like little commercials are we doing them here? I mean, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, I think it would be good. We do it here Saturdays too, because I further support the same thing that we know. Oh, he's one of the people that was here for 4 months, working and planning on the OG Radiotron right here. This spot right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Same place, Universal Hip Hop Museum. With the meetings here, you even came one time over there at that other office in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of us out there we meet together, we see each other all the time. Go to work.
Yeah.
Go to work. Oh my gosh, she got some free books. Coming this way. Go to work. How are you? That's good. We on Facebook Live right now. Go to work. So you want to get your book, get set up, and then we'll do a interview with you. Go to work. Right. Yeah, because I LA Trade Tech. I've been so many places seem like this week. Oh my God. Just the thought about it. It really was though. Absolutely. So
What on Thursday?
On Thursday.
Yeah.
The Encounter, LA Encounter.
Yeah.
It is the first Thursday of each month at LA Trade Tech.
Yeah, I've been to one. I haven't been back out that way. But I got to get back out there too. And then it's another one they have at the
the community center.
Yeah,
on Fridays. I think somebody told. I think maybe. Do you know about the meeting that they have on Fridays?
No.
Okay, no. But let's introduce her, okay?
Yeah.
Go to work. So go to work. I met you. Hi, how are you? I met you at the LA Trade Tech. If you don't know about LA Trade Tech, LA Trade Tech is in LA. Go to work. It's a wonderful school, deal with a lot of technology and so much more. I mean, mechanics. I mean, everything you could possibly think of. LA Trade Tech. Right there in LA, and just know the LA Encounter is held every first Thursday of the month there. And what's your name?
Joni Labaki.
Go to work. So we're doing this as a commercial, Go to Work. So I'm just gonna put the mic down. We having fun over here at the 5 Points U Foundation at the same time. Go to work. Go to work. So go ahead and introduce, let them know what you have. Go to work.
This book right here has got 12 brand new writers and 12 brand new illustrators. And they have been now exposed internationally, actually. This book sells all over the world. It becomes a national bestseller every year, and every year we have brand new contestants who have won. And we want you to be one of those. If you're interested in writing, or you're interested in art, and you want to be an illustrator, or even if you want to be like in movie special effects, anything to do with the arts, this is your ticket right here. Our judges are all mentors. They're wonderful people. It was started by L. Ron Hubbard, who knew how hard it was to break into the field of writing and illustrating, actually any field.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
So
it takes a lot of effort.
This literally has launched the careers of 12 New York Times bestsellers and hundreds of artists' careers. I can't even, like, if I listed out all the movies and television shows that were influenced by the winners of this contest, you would not believe it.
Wow.
It's just pretty cool.
And you were telling us there at LA Trade Tech about the young lady who wrote a book. You was telling Silky D, what's the lady name?
Oh, there's so many.
Oh, she's an author. I'm not sure. But you were sharing with us that she's one of your mentees. 15 years ago, that she was in this contest too.
God, there's so many.
Oh
I
my
can't remember
God.
which story I was talking to
Oh
you
my
about. Because
goodness,
there's
I
so
can't
many
remember
of
her
them.
name.
Anyway,
But
okay, we had a really wonderful.
Shout
girl.
out to Silky D. If she was here, she would help us to remember.
That's right.
GoDaWork.
Anyway, well, here's an example. V. Jackson out of Detroit, Michigan. She is a brilliant illustrator. Didn't have a voice. Couldn't get anywhere. She won this contest. She won grand prize, actually.
Okay.
So she got $5,000.
Oh, $5,000.
Yeah,
for
that's
the grand prize. Okay.
And now she has this unbelievably flourishing career. In fact, we invited her back because she actually illustrated. I'm going to show you her illustration.
Oh my gosh.
We invited her back to do an illustration of one of the judges' stories in this book. One moment, please, while I find.
That's pretty neat. So just to know that we're coordinating with so many different people doing wonderful jobs that offer grandiose opportunities. Who would love to enter a contest that you could possibly win $5,000? I remember I was on that show. Who was that show? 101 Ways to Leave a Game Show. I was just trying to win $50,000. I had to get ran over by a monster truck. You understand me? That's crazy. Go to work, but you know what I mean? I did that. You know what I mean? So here, this is a different opportunity. Come on now.
Anyway, I'm actually giving away 1,200 of these books this week. So, but it has to go to nonprofits.
Right.
It has to go to 501c3 organizations. So I am in search of them, like really right now.
Go to work. Go to work. That's what we're saying. We need to have some writing teams around here on our nonprofit organizations. And it's somebody that was there, I believe, at that meeting that she helps people with nonprofits. So, because there's so many people that come here, if we could get those nonprofits.
Oh yeah, let's do it. But here's the deal. I have to actually get a letter, I guess.
Okay.
This works since we get a grant.
Yes.
So, and I've never had to do this before. This was the first year, like, okay, now, the grant, you have to give away
Yes.
some of these as well.
Okay.
Just like, this is a national bestseller. It does
Right.
sell. And it's great because what happens is people read these short stories by
Yes.
these winners and they go, wow, this guy's great, I like him.
Right.
And then publishers literally, like, search them out.
Right. And that's
Okay.
where how blogs and why blogs are important too.
Oh, and just so you know, last week I was contacted by the wife of the founder of Earthlink. And she
Wow.
said, I read a story in your book about 5 years ago, and I want to make a movie out of it. I'm like, okay, go
5
away.
years ago. Here we talking 2 years and 4 years
You know,
ago.
so
Time
that-
goes by fast, but yeah, success happens.
Exposure. It's really
Wow.
important.
That's right, exactly. Well,
Anyway.
thank you for coming. Exactly.
And yeah, I worked for L. Ron Hubbard, have for 25 years.
Okay.
Brilliant man.
Nice.
This is just one of the many facets
Right.
of this incredible person's life, where he said, you know, I want to help writers.
Right.
Boom. What do we have now? We've launched more careers than any contest in the world.
Nice. That's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Go to work. Bobby Buck, I want to introduce you to Bobby Buck. Bobby Buck, you guys, you want to change spots right
We're
there?
doing
Go
this
work.
live now?
Yeah, go to work. He's been live. Go to work.
I'm happy
Now,
to
Bobby
be
Buck
here.
has a show that's that he is the Bobby Buck Show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And
Great.
Here we go.
And what's it about?
It's a variety talk show, real variety.
Just like anything.
Yeah. So sometimes the show starts up right on the spot.
Love it.
right, exactly.
Yeah, we just bring people together. I do a once a month red carpet talk show event, variety talk show.
That's awesome.
And I'm letting it kind of evolve to its own. So what I do, first part is a red carpet where everybody goes to have fun, take pictures and kick it a little bit. Then we have the talk show part of it. I got different segments. And then tomorrow night will be the battle of the sexes.
Yeah.
Men and women talk about
Women
the
are gonna
issues.
win.
Let's see, okay, we need to be there tomorrow. Yeah. See, y'all need some extra help, so you need to come back. So you need to come help him out. See, but I'm not gonna be on it because I might shut it down. So I just facilitate it.
Yes. Tell them where it's at. Where is that?
It's gonna be at the Revive Theater, 12420 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Right.
Nice.
Right by Centinela. You go back there, find some nice parking in there.
And it's a theater.
It's a theater.
You feel like you're really watching live theater, really.
That's awesome.
Yes, right.
So you come on tomorrow night so you can check us out.
It's a lot of people there to network too. And what's the owner of the
Unfortunately,
theater?
it's my son's birthday.
Oh,
so
okay. Mine was yesterday. I got you.
Okay, mine's tomorrow.
And his is tomorrow. Okay, see how life happens?
It's Leo's all around.
I want to stay in touch with you.
Right.
Awesome.
Exactly. There's a lot of
And
different
also
events.
we have people come perform. Like I got 2 people from Skid Row coming tomorrow night.
He works in Skid Row. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wow,
Are you
how
like
cool is that?
a chair person or what? You do so much.
I just do my part.
The photographer, the filmmaker.
Yeah, like documentary type stuff.
Why is that happening? Are some people like getting really pissed off about it or something? I don't understand.
Yes, you know, some people are.
LeBron, what y'all think about LeBron?
Go
I
work.
think it's great.
You think it's great?
think it's great. It's like, come on.
People
It's
have
gonna-
something to say
it's
about
gonna bring
everything.
so
but,
much.
yeah.
It's going to bring so
Revenue,
much
too.
revenue to
That's
the
what
city
Manny's
again.
all about. See, you
Come
know.
on.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Come
why
on.
people here who hated him on the other team, if they love him now, I'm a trip on it.
Right.
Well, that's funny. That's funny. But I mean, I love, first of all, I'm a Magic Johnson fan. I went to high school with Magic Johnson.
Oh, okay.
In Lansing, Michigan. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we go way back.
Okay, go to work.
I've never actually even talked to him since he came here. He wasn't Magic when we knew him. He was Irvin.
Okay,
Oh,
Irvin
okay.
Johnson. You know?
Okay.
But the Scouts were coming when he was like young. I mean, he was like a freshman in high school, and the Scouts were already checking out. It was crazy
Really?
cool.
How
It was so
neat.
cool. But one time, this is so funny.
I remember you recorded.
A friend of
Go
mine.
work. Well, she was off camera though with her back turned. Go work.
One time, this is so funny. One time, I had a friend who was a limo driver. He goes, "I'm taking the Magic Johnson. Tell him, does he remember Joni Taylor from high school?"
Go work. I heard
It was
that.
hysterical.
Right.
So he comes back and he goes, "He thinks so."
Oh, I heard that. That's so neat.
And I just
You
laughed
just
because
never
I mean,
know.
seriously, I know a lot of celebrities.
Yeah. Right.
And I thought, I just laughed at it. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah,
like,
go
of
to
course, I
work.
mean, it's so, you know, once
Yeah.
you hit that,
Go to
your
work.
Your life just.
Yeah, like I was a nerd in school. I know people looking at me like, really? She do this, and that. I was just a nerd in school about them A's, and you know what I mean? I'm still about the books,
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean? So exactly,
great.
you just never know who people are gonna grow up to be or what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so
Right.
like they say, don't never judge a book by its cover.
That's
Don't,
right.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Penalize somebody for not, you know, talking at a certain time where they're listening and learning and engaged
Sure.
in their note taking.
Yeah.
You never know who they're gonna grow up into
That's
be.
right.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, 'cause I tell you, I was a late bloomer and everything, you know, all this stuff.
Sure.
But I was in my own timing.
Of course,
Yeah.
everybody's got their own timing.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, yeah, somebody recently told me they wish they were a nerd when they were younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
You know,
wow.
you got those basics going. You've got you know how to read.
You stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
You stay
Yeah.
more
Those things are
objective.
So
and,
important.
you know.
So important.
yeah. So, and I'm not really sure why. I was also discussing, you know, we have a lot of different events. Like I was just there with all those people over there at
yeah?
the Miracle Theater, right? And then I know it's a lot of people still at Alonzo Williams, who is the godfather of NWA, the rap group, and his event is from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Wow.
And I was like, if I don't ever do an event and they're always calling me, you know, well, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, this and that, blah, 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 and I'm connecting all these dots, I would never do an event. So I
Yeah.
have to be bold enough to
course.
say, you know what, I'll start, you know, earlier
Yeah.
because it's in the midday, I'm
Yeah.
already up early. I've
Sure.
already went to go do Facebook or announcement or commercial for somebody else's event. I went to go film somebody else's event,
my God.
and now I'm at my own event. I got to do it some kind of way, otherwise I would never do it. I'm like,
That's
oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go to work.
Totally.
That's what I did when I started a year ago next month when I started doing it at the theater.
Yeah.
I said, I'm just doing it.
Right, that's
You
what
know,
this
with
is.
nobody there or not.
Yes, absolutely.
Let
That's
it
what I
start.
said. And I said, I forgot about the fact that you know, being on Facebook Live, I don't want to get blocked, what have you, because
Oh,
said
yeah.
with different music and stuff,
yeah.
you get blocked. But
Yeah.
I brought a speaker, you know, I brought a keyboard, you know, but I can do radio where you don't have to hear the music either. So I have a backup for the backup, you
Okay,
know,
okay.
layer upon
Sure,
layer,
sure.
you know, that type of thing.
This is great. I love that. That's really
Yeah, that's why I said shout out again to the LBC. You know what I'm saying? I'm connecting the CPT to the LA to the LBC. You understand me? It's from coast to coast, from the east to the west.
Yeah.
You understand me? It could be anywhere. You know what I mean?
That's
International.
right. That's
so
right.
definitely. So if we know we have DJ Smurfs. Shout out to DJ Smurf because I know he's over there with Lonzo.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had the Pop Lockers event. Go to work. So you're early. I thought you said you was gonna come at 5.
I was like, whatever.
Go to work. Yeah, so no, but because I said that'd be a great time because I already know it's these other events taking place. I go to work, and then it gets cooler. You know what I mean? It'd be cooler, so you can always come back later too. You know what I mean? Because I'll be here.
Well, actually, okay. When are you going to be done? When does that start?
Go to work. Oh, I was going. I told them I'm going to stay on here because I'm doing a virtual. I'm doing a hybrid. I'm doing physical and a virtual, so that means I'm gonna start doing like. Have you ever seen a shopping mall online? Shout out to Matt Falk. He has a platform where you can create your own shopping mall on the computer. So with having live footage, you can put that live footage in your virtual office online, and it actually looks like a shopping mall. You can have people, the different sponsors, you know, sitting in a store over here. You can change the background so it looks like you're outside or you're inside the office, and there's all these different tabs, but it's technically, you know, your own business, your own ecosystem on a computer.
Interesting.
So I didn't care if I was here by myself today. I was just going to get this out, the word out there, because everybody knows that the young man King who created this wonderful like representation. I was like replica of our friend right there, the Pink Panther. But he created that, and he's been doing art for over 30 years, and he can teach about all the different lines and designs, and you know, as a graffiti artist for 30 years. Right? Exactly. Oh. There it goes. That's how it happens.
Where is he?
That's how it happens. Right. That's just how it happens.
I mean, Larry Elmore, Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my God.
Ever heard of Dungeons and Dragons?
And he freehanded
the main
that
artist
too.
of Dungeons and Dragons is one of my judges, a really good friend, and he did this. And
this guy just literally did that like that,
That's
right?
so
With
awesome.
like that, you know, with his hand. Go to work. Just free. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Right.
Beautiful.
And he can teach a whole lesson. And yeah, he just actually was at was it USC or somewhere. He just recently on the 29th he was somewhere teaching a lesson. King created his name.
That's great.
And then he actually helped to orchestrate, along with Silky D, the whole revamping the whole art of this alley. And there's some people from Brazil that came to paint that building, that wall next to it.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
All the way to the corner. This is awesome.
Isn't it? Absolutely. In one day they converted that whole alley.
Oh, in one day?
That one day they came, it was it, if it was another day they came back to airbrush something or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But it was a whole lot of people.
How long ago was that?
It's not even a year though. It wasn't a year. It
No
hasn't been a
kidding.
year
Wow.
yet.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So just imagine, King Create. I sure will
So listen,
give
I have
him
a
your
question.
information.
So, with all your network of people,
Yes.
where else can I get? What other groups do you know of that are into the arts? And either illustrators or people that would be interested in writing. Can you think of any?
Yeah, all of them into writing because I mean everybody from the United Hood Nation, which you are very. You know about the United Hood Nation?
No.
What's the name of your company again? Right.
Well, I'm with Author Services
You're with Author Services. Okay. Yeah.
Where y'all located?
in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
You're in Hollywood. Oh, you're next door to the WeWork.
Yes.
Where? Okay, my office is right there. Go to
Oh,
work. Okay,
oh.
you're right next door, right
Yes.
to the WeWork. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. You know what? I had you mixed up with
Oh.
somebody else too, though. But yeah, I know exactly where you are because I used to walk past there to
Oh
go
my
to
God, that's crazy.
for the subway.
Yeah, y'all
I know
right
exactly
next
where
to each
you
other.
are. Go to work.
Y'all right
Exactly.
next to each other. Right?
Yeah, all that time, never knew that.
That's
Right,
crazy.
exactly. So, and I have a book that's coming out today on Amazon today because I use CreateSpace.com,
Nice.
which is an affiliate of Amazon, which
my
is
God.
free. It's self-publishing right
Yes,
there.
right.
So, at any rate, Not just like, yeah, everybody that I deal with, they into writing in some form or fashion, whether they're a script writer or they're an author or they write
I'm
lyrics.
talking about organizations that are mentoring people.
Yeah, the United Hood Nation, the CCHR, the SCIEU 100, who was just over there at the Miracle Theater. All these people are, I mean, they just don't know it sometimes. Just like I just realized King Create is, definitely, can be recognized and get a grand prize winner, $5,000. I'm sure that'd be easy for him. Go to work. What do you need?
Sure.
He's been doing it for 30 years.
So here's what I need. I've got 13, actually it's 1,300. It's 1,295. So make it even 1,300 books.
Okay.
Of these.
Yeah.
That I have to get out in the next.
Oh, I wish I would have met you though beforehand, but in the next week. But you could probably still talk to Southern California Ceasefire. You know what I mean? Because they do the peace ride, and they just, it's so many children that they work with, and they're nonprofit.
Southern California what?
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire. Oh.
Yes.
So you gotta get those books to individuals or the 1,200 different organizations.
Yeah, just basically, like let's say for example, somebody goes.
Oh,
yeah,
you probably just want to drop off the
like
books.
the
I got a
City
spot
Folk
for you.
guy, the City
Okay.
Folk guy, no.
I got a
The
spot
City
for you.
Folk
Go to
guy
work.
Said, okay, I want 500
Yeah.
because he goes around to schools all the time.
Right.
And I met him at the meeting. The other
Yeah.
day, right? He's like, oh yeah, give me 500.
Right.
Cool. So I'm setting that up with him because he's gonna give them out to the classroom.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, he was here already with the dreadlocks.
No, he didn't have to. He was the one that did the presentation on. Oh God, it was a really cool video from City of Hope.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Remember that
With
one?
the sickle
Sickle cell.
sickle
Yeah,
cell.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That guy.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, there's another guy actually that was there later too. He has a dreadlocks. He will be here later. Yeah,
Great.
Sir Bailey.
I
The
think
one he does, he has a school that's opening. I saw a flyer. I have a picture of it. Oh, because
Sir?
our phone is right there. Sir Bailey.
That's right. I talked to him.
Yeah,
I gave him a
exactly.
book and everything,
Right.
so it's like, okay, good.
Exactly. And then there's a lot of people that help. If you go to 103rd Street and Wilmington, there's a train station right there. Yeah, you want to go there?
No. I have to get like a letter from a nonprofit.
Well, we have a
You
nonprofit there.
donated.
We have a nonprofit there. I'm trying to tell you where to go to work. If you even go there, you're gonna see all the books that's there, and then it's gonna make sense to you, right?
No kidding.
Right.
Tell me where this is.
I get it. I'm trying. She said, "No, I don't want to go to the train station and
Train
sit there."
station, what are you talking about?
That's a lot of work. I know. Right? No, literally. Yes. 103rd Street. Go to work. Shout to. There's a lot of people doing great work over there in Watts. I'm telling you.
103rd and what?
Wilmington.
And Wilmington.
Yes. It's a historical landmark, that railroad station right there.
Wow.
Phenomenal things about to take place. More phenomenal things about to take place. Just beautiful. And so they help a lot of children there, put on a lot of different events. Definitely, you will see all the vendors right there, and inside, right there, so you can't miss it because it's right at this train station.
Yeah.
And there's books on the counter in there too, and people donate books
Oh, in
there.
other words, so this is the donation table, and here you
Go
are.
to work.
Oh my God.
You can go there right now. They're there,
You know what? Maybe
literally.
I will go there and then come back.
Yes, literally, and tell me all about
I
it.
will.
That's how it goes.
But then, is there a contact?
Yeah, sure. I'll write it down. Go to work. Go to work.
What's her name?
No, it's no. Well, it depends on who's going to be there, but definitely. And then I want to put my name down there. Because I'm like, go to work. You say go to work, and she said, yeah, it's a place where you can donate books. Yeah.
Now, is that you?
This is me. This is my tagline. Go to work. Go to work.
Okay, and then, okay, so it's a historical.
103rd, yeah, it's a historical station. 103rd.
Now, was it, which train is it taking longer?
It's actually the blue line. I think it's the blue line. Blue line. Yeah. So it's real easy. So from here, you will go. I don't have my phone right there, but Wilmington. Can you find that on MapQuest?
Oh, yeah.
Able to do that?
Sure.
Okay. But yeah, because that's in that's Watts, what they call Watts.
Right.
Okay. Go to work. That's where it's at. They have hundreds of books over there. Go to work. And the children and the people go through there and look at the books and choose the books that they want and everything. It's a blessing. Exactly. It really is.
So cool.
Go to work. Oh, well, here's a U-Haul truck that come and gather the books for you, I guess. Yay. Amen. Go to work. How nice has that been? Isn't that nice?
Very.
Wow, very cool.
Okay, so what's your plan here? What's going to happen here?
We're going to do some more networking, so the people that's going to be gravitating from the Eve After Dark, where they're learning about the music industry, from Lonzo Williams, who's the godfather of NWA, where Ice Cube, we're talking Dr. Dre. Yes, exactly. So once they, after then they'll be coming here. Right, exactly. And it'll be a little cooler. How are you? Good. That's a nice van there. Yeah, it looks like it's nice and cool in there too. Yeah, gotta work.
The breeze and all, it's not that bad.
No, so and then it's gonna get cooler now that it's after 4 o'clock.
Right.
But I said I was willing to talk until 8 o'clock. From 3 to 8, I will be on the Talking Marathon and encourage people and help them understand that the 5 Points Youth Foundation is the place to be where you can network. You see what all these different things just grew?
Yeah, yeah.
So beautiful. Now I have a quick question.
Yes.
So your programs and all that here,
Yes.
how many books do you want?
How many books? I don't have a nonprofit though yet.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Oh.
not personally. I'm on the nonprofit where you about to go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm the CFO on.
Oh, so
there.
the 5 Points doesn't have any
Oh, you know what? I have to double check. I'm not really certain. I'm not on that board, but I'm here as a videographer
I see.
all the time. Yeah. So, but this is my first time doing an event as a networking person. I network and do pictures for everybody else, you know, that come through. He's like, he does too. He does too. He's a photographer too, filmmaker, and he does his own event too. But I do radio, I do videos, acting coach and author, all that type of thing too. But this is my first actual networking event. You know, I put on other showcases and I'm into music too. But yeah, we got to get serious, and I figured this way it would be a springboard into the new school year for a lot of people. So a lot of different things I'm talking about is to help people encourage, influence the technological world into the classroom, so that the children actually relate to what's going on in the classroom, because they're looking at it like, I gotta go back to school, I'm gonna have to do this, my homework, that's the big word. So, but they can make it more fun if they look at all the different foldables. Like I started a YouTube channel. Well, I had a YouTube channel, but now I'm trying to get the 100 subscribers so I can actually customize the URL. So as soon as you go to work, YouTube, then it's gonna go right there. You know what I mean? But some people get it. I've seen it now. I can go on YouTube and I type GoDaWork, it goes right to me too. But I can't put it on a business card because I know I haven't technically customize the URL though. So, but with that in mind, I've taught them how to do foldables. I'm gonna teach them some more about foldables so that way they can make their note-taking more fun. I've even taught, because I'm a teacher since 1999. I have a master's degree in education administration supervision. So I've been teaching a very long time, public school, private school, charter school, and I'm even actually from Compton and have a Montessori certification. And if you heard of anything about Montessori and the training that you go through with that, yes, I did that. Go to work. So, amen. So it's a lot that I have to offer for its education, and I stand behind the camera, but I have a lot to help.
Okay, so besides that train station, what from the whole education viewpoint?
Right.
Is this something that would work in schools, or am I better off?
No, you need to do that into schools too, because they don't have enough competitions. They have competitions that are not that great that take place in schools, and we need to influence them with more things that are beneficial to their career, the support their family and so forth, and an opportunity to showcase their talents. And just like I was sharing, that wouldn't it be great if they knew about the 5 Points Youth Foundation, they had a biology assignment or something they were doing with their study group, depending upon whatever grade level and so forth, but still it's for older people. We are all youthful in our mind, you know what I mean? We never get old inside, and they would be able to screen their own video right here on a bigger screen in their local neighborhood right here, where they don't have to go to, you know, Santa Monica, Hollywood, and they live right here in the LAUSD neighborhood. You know what I mean? That's what that's for. Exactly. They're doing everything they possibly can to, you know, encourage more people to, you know, understand that.
Are those people in there now?
Yeah, I think so. Chico, by chance is Halim in there? Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Go to work. Yes.
Are they?
Go to work. Oh, they're going to there with the master plan too. Go to work. Look at that. How cute are they? The legendary Silky D, the ambassador of the 5 Points Youth Foundation, is here on the scene. You understand me? And if you don't know, that voice that's coming your way, Lord Jesus.
I love you.
I love you. Come on over here on my Facebook Live. Go to work, the one and only DJ. Evil E, go to work. Finding you. Can you tell my people hi? Yeah, look, he's tall. I got to go up.
What's up,
Yeah, they keep getting taller. Oh, that's all I got right there. You gonna have to.
I'm already there, babe. I see myself.
Good job.
Yeah.
Go to work. Go to work.
You know Evil E, so.
Go to work. We live, baby. Go to work. Go to work, Finding you. Good job. Look at you. Did you go over there?
No.
Okay, go to work. We on live right there.
Oh. That's right, yeah, because we do live streaming for Brazil and Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Go to
That's like that right now?
Yes.
Brazil. How you say love?
I brought my friend in, Evil E, DJ Evil E, the original.
No, there's no other. But
That's right.
Lord Jesus.
Excuse
Now
me.
that's the battle of the sexes right there.
Evil E, that's right. He is the official Ice-T DJ.
Yes, I am.
Longtime friend, hip hop legend,
My baby
DJ,
girl
and
here,
you know
look
who
like
I
a fat
am,
baby
that's
milk
Silky D, of course.
Silky Delicious.
That's right, your first
Very
female
nice.
DJ in hip hop history. And welcome here at the 5 Points Youth Foundation, which I happen to be the ambassador of. And we're all hanging here today. So I can't wait to show you more entertainment that's getting ready to come through. And I'm glad you guys are checking in. It's love, yeah.
It's all love. Love is love. Love is peace.
Yeah.
Peace is love. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Y'all over there, you know, just
He's
take
gonna
care of, like I
check
said,
out
take care of your families. You know, family's very important.
This is his
You
first
know what I
time coming here, so I'm going to have him view the graffiti wall that we have here. That's the
Yes,
statue
hip-hop.
that we started here last year.
Hip hop, you don't stop.
Go to work. I act like I was a DJ behind you. I was going like this. Go to work. I'm selling some books and stuff. Whatever you want. Go to work. You gotta love it. DJ Evil is in the house. Go to work. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. He came from listen to me. I think we met it.
You ain't got the whisper? No, for real.
Oh.
Look, I talk about I write books. I say, you ain't got the whisper. Amen.
Yeah.
That's exciting. You want
Yeah.
to take pictures of them while they
Oh,
get
yeah, I'm
some-
gonna do
get
that
some
too.
pictures?
Yeah.
We do teamwork. So
Yeah.
he's got a photography. Bobby Buck also has. We can't talk about everything. It seems like in one instance because we forget.
Yeah, but I forget. Yeah.
He has a photography team. All of us, we do different things. Like I was there at Dr. Sheila and Reverend Shaw's event.
Yeah.
Bobby Buck's sharing people live videos, and he's
Yeah.
on Skid Row. He's filming over there.
Yeah.
MC Harris is online. He's filming somewhere else. It's Saturday. All of us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can't be together all at the same
Nah,
time
so
sometimes,
we
but
gotta be
sometimes we
separate.
here all the time.
Yeah, but we gotta be
together.
separate so we can do work.
Yeah,
We gotta keep the work going.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's going to be neat to get those legends over there
Oh, yeah.
to go to work, viewing the OG graffiti artist work, you know what I mean? So that's how it's always a flow too at the 5 Points Youth Foundation. You never know who's coming and when they're coming, but it's always a flow. So you just have to know. Like I can rap or something, but go to work. But I do like to rhyme. That's why I write poetry. But all the poetry does not have to rhyme. In the poetry book I just wrote that I'm waiting to be uploaded today on Amazon.com because it's in process. That just know that it's you can write whatever you feel and within reason. If you have a great objective and your purpose, you're gonna keep going. Just like with this event. I didn't care if not one person showed up. Although I know I put a lot of work out there and all these years supporting a lot of other people. But I was still going to do it anyway because I already put my Eventbrite together. I already put my posters out there. I did a little video commercial for myself. And I was just going to be here by myself if I had to be. Just to share with other people, you can do a startup business.
You don't have to be by yourself.
You know what I mean? So it takes one to know one. You know what I mean? You just got to get started.
That's right.
Yep.
I love it.
No.
Now, I have a question. Is Andrew Williams, is he on the
He
board
usually he may be at the other event too, because that's a big deal. You know, it's music industry. Like we have the music legends right
And
here.
where is that taking place?
Avalon, El Segundo. Not far. It's in Compton.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, today, I'm like all over the place. Inglewood, Bellflower, Compton, and now LA. And I'm trying to send you to Watts. And one day, that's usually how it happens. Go to work.
Okay. The only problem I have with the box thing is I guess I wouldn't be able to. See, I only brought one book. I only brought 5 books today, so I can't really read that many. But I'm thinking
Okay.
maybe I should just leave one. And then, like,
If you leave
figure out
one
if I
where?
can
One
contact
right
them.
here or over
No,
there?
no, over there.
Oh, okay.
And then if I can find out who I need to contact, 'cause I have to get a letter from them.
Right. Well, that's who you're going to be able to get the letter from.
And this-
They own that railroad station. Go to work. I mean, they own that.
does?
They own that historical building that you're going to. They own it.
Oh, wow.
You are going to be in good hands. They own it. There's no problem. Go to work.
Wait,
Free books. Go
I
to
thought
work.
we wrote that down. Oh, yes, we did.
Yep. Absolutely. And
These firemen, that's another one.
that's another one. That's Rare Breed. Yeah, Rare Breed. He does a lot of orchestrating of the Southern California ceasefire events where he performs. He actually has motorcycle and cars meet. They start at one station. Maybe they'll start at a bus station. Then they'll end up at a park, and then they'll put on an event. That's how huge it is.
That's
Once a
good.
month. The fourth Sunday of every month.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's super cool.
absolutely.
But is Andrew, is he one of the board here or no?
I'm not really sure, but you want to ask Silky D. She's the ambassador here.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can talk. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
here. I know that young man. He's busy right there.
when she
But
gets back.
yeah, she's the ambassador right here.
Oh, great.
Yep. So go to work.
Oh,
That makes it real simple.
It does.
Exactly. So I have this other thing she doesn't know, but I'm gonna let you all know. Here's a commercial. I also put a flyer out there that I created on canva.com, which is also free, and I charge 8 cents a minute for a consultation on your business. Can you imagine all this energy, all these different places I've traveled to today, and all this information I have bestowed upon a lot of people, or shall I say a plethora of people, and imagine I was having a conversation with you about your business. Yes, you're going to get a great deal out of that, so I'm going to charge you 8 cents a minute. Go to work. But you got to start somewhere so people know. You know, if they don't know, now you know, that type of thing. So it's a wonderful opportunity. So maybe it would make sense to some people that are thinking in numbers and mathematically. Yeah, they come here every first Saturday of the month at the 5 Points Youth Foundation and get a chance to talk to me for free. Because the rest of the month, I'm going to charge you 8 cents a minute. Go to work. But just like I started here today is a wonderful opportunity for so many people. Look, now King Create, he's going to see this video because I'm going to share it with him so I can help him to get into this contest right here. You understand me? From Authors Services, that's located on Hollywood Boulevard. Is next door to the WeWork building on La Brea and Hollywood Boulevard. Is right next door on the north side of the street. Go to work.
You got that right.
Yes, I know exactly. It's a beautiful building there. I looked at it. I always looked at it like, wow, what's happening in there? Yeah, I really did. And
You
then
should come on in.
yeah, I had to go and check it out because I never knew all these.
Okay, sure.
I went right in there to the subway inside the courtyard all the
Sure.
time. This is amazing. So you never know the paths that you're crossing and when they're going to meet again and so
That's
forth. So
Crazy.
it's a wonderful opportunity. And being a writer, and she didn't know when she was making a presentation to me that I was an author. But yeah, I'm an author of 4 books and waiting for a book to be published just today. So I was already working on it, you know what I mean? I was like, I still got to leave LA Trade Tech and I got to finish right, go to work. Because I really wanted it done by my birthday, but I started the book cover back in October and got busy on other people's projects and this and that type of thing, what have you. And then they said that, well, you're going to need to do another file cover, you know, a cover file,
right.
because we've upgraded. And so that delayed it one day, so I know it'll be uploaded today if it hasn't been processed already, because it was in process as of like 3 o'clock this morning. So I was like,
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
work.
That's
So
great.
it's gonna be pretty cool. So definitely, I have a book written that's copywritten in 2018, which I thought was last year, but it was last year I started the book, just the book cover, not the inside.
Right.
So you can do it. It doesn't take that long to create a book. That's why I encouraged my cousin, who told me for like 7 years, I'm gonna write a book and everything. I said, send me 2 poems. I love this story, so I tell it all the time. Shout out to my cousin Cherise, go to work. This is the first book we wrote together, Go to Work, Poems to Motivate, and it has backstories. Go to work. Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it was just fun. So, and then I just sat up there and made some other poems. And back in that day, they said 2, which is 5 years ago that we wrote that book. 5 years ago, it said 2 or 3 days, business days. So within a week, I had a copy of that book mailed to me, and I was like, wow, okay. So proceed to the world. So that was the first time I was like, wow, I can call myself an author now, since 2013. So that was pretty cool. And here, 5 years before that, I had a master's degree, but I wasn't an author. So I'm trying to encourage as many children as possible. They can be authors already. They don't have to wait till they go to college. They don't have to wait till they get their high school diploma or anything either. They can be a writer now. You know, they can be an illustrator. Even in kindergarten, you have all these wonderful kindergarten, the pictures from kindergarten or the assignments that they have to do to show that they understand addition and so forth. But that's a lot of work. You have to draw all those seagulls, and you know, who's have to add 5 + 5 and then actually draw all those seagulls. But they have copies like that just so that they can have the children stay busy. But it also deals with fine motor skills and so forth, but you know, in moderation. You know what I mean? You can be consistent, but you don't have to saturate it on one thing. You know, come on now, teach them how to multiply then, if you're going to have them doing all of that at the same time, because especially while they're young, they can learn much faster. So yeah, at the same time, shout out to all the people that's teaching your children Spanish at a young age, because we work with a lot of people that speak Spanish. Go to work.
That's a beautiful
Oh, thank you. Yes, go to work. Thank you. Go to work. I love my cousin. She's such a great supporter too. Amen. Yeah. So it needs to be more support, you know, for a lot of people. It's a lot of people that, you know, they look at it like, oh, you did that type of thing, and then they turn around, you know, like, because they don't take the time, or they don't want to do it, or they just simply actually might not know how.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And then and some people, it seems like they give up, but it just might be they're just crying out for help. You know, some people leave it at, oh, they just gave up. Technically, it's really because there's something that they didn't know, or some kind of support or validation that they didn't get. That's what it really is. But nobody really talks about that part. They just say, oh, they gave up, and leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's home base. No, there's actually more than that. So, but at the same time, it's just imperative that we continue to make sure people know that don't let anybody put limitations on you.
That's right.
Not at all. I don't care what age you are, but you have got to know you can do everything that you put your mind to. So you want to learn how to play keyboard, you can. It takes time. You may not be a natural. Okay. You may not be a natural at art and freestyle, but you might be at art, you know, at fine motor skills and using a paintbrush on paper, on a canvas or something. So just know that it's very imperative. Oh yeah, taking pictures, and like Bobby Buck for the Bobby Buck show is here. I looked at this camera after I was working with another camera, and I was like, what are all these gadgets and everything? How am I supposed to use this? And it's heavier than other camera I had and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I
like the other camera I got. Yeah, but this one I just pushed the button.
Oh, and why you being funny? Look, go to work.
I went and picked this one back up because the other one had too many buttons.
Really? But you had a Canon too, right?
Yeah, it's my homeboy's Canon.
Go to work. He said he put that one down, did an automatic one. But it's just like Final Cut Pro X. I learned how to do Final Cut Pro X before I learned how to do iMovie. And people are like, really? iMovie is so much easier. But I seen it, but then they were saying for a Mac, they really suggested a Final Cut Pro X as the software, editing software for film.
Okay.
And that's why I learned how to do Final Cut Pro X more so than iMovie.
Oh.
But then it was just like maybe it wasn't last year, maybe it was 2 years ago.
The time, dude, no, it be
time's going by so fast that maybe. Then I had an iPhone, okay, because I didn't have an iPhone at first either, too.
Oh, okay.
But I was sharing because I had a Mac laptop first, but I still learned how to do Final Cut Pro X. But then once I got an iPhone, then I learned how to do the iMovie. So I was like, oh, this how you do iMovie? I'm doing iMovies at the gas station. I was doing iMovies in the parking lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's all you gotta do. Oh, look here, I got that.
Well,
But
I'm gonna give it to you on some stuff because I've been blessed with it's an older version of it's a MacBook Pro.
you want to give me a computer?
No, I've been blessed with it. I need to see you show me what I need to do.
Oh, okay, go to work. Now let me go back to the commercial. Like once again,
Yeah.
please download. We want them to make some money so they can help spend money.
Right.
Trust app. You want to go to the Trust Wallet,
Trust
shall I say?
Wallet.
Trust Wallet. Download that Trust Wallet, and you could email. Then they
some
still got to
coins.
email the EACL at Outlook, and then that way you can get some coins. So I have to put all of that in the description after I go through
Okay.
the video. So
All right, yeah.
but the Trust Wallet. And I have a previous video that's online too about the Trust Wallet. But just know you want to download the Trust Wallet. You want some coins. You want to get back to this video and check out the description later.
Yeah.
So
you'll get them coins.
exactly, you know all about that. Go to work.
So what kind of coin are they real coins or are they the coins?
If you know about the stocks, and
The stocks and the bonds and all that.
absolutely go to work. So they increase in value. So in this particular Trust Wallet app, you're going to increase your money by subscribing, or shall I say, downloading today the Trust Wallet. So that way you can make more money in January. So if you start today, you see it increases every month.
I got it.
Okay, go
So
work.
you're at the beginning of something that you can be a part of that's going to be blessing you with Google's money later.
That part right there. You're on the ground floor. Yes, we're playing with the mic. Yeah, I would be sensitive to the sound if we was on there, but I do have that mic right there. But go to work. At any rate, definitely he is on the money. Yeah, you are on the financial floor of the Trust Wallet. Please download the Trust Wallet. Once you download that Trust Wallet, you want to copy that address and email it to the EACL at outlook.com, and that will be in the description later too.
So would they have to put your name or something in the email?
I suggest you put "Go to Work" in the subject line so I can get some more coins.
Okay, that's what I figured. So everybody put in their Go to Work in there, and then once I get my own, I can push it with mine.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them to put Bobby Buck in the subject line. Go to work.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hurry up and get going.
You gotta love it.
I gotta start downloading now.
Yeah, that part right there. There you go. That's how it goes. That's fun. Oh, but I wanted to tell Bobby Buck also that I created a new flyer that says that I charge 8 cents a minute for consultation services. So whatever services, if you want me to edit your video and so forth, I'm charging 8 cents a minute.
Okay.
8 cents does add up, though. You hear 8 cents and it doesn't sound like much because you hear cents.
Right.
8 cents a minute. So that will add up, though. But just to know, with all the energy that we put into everything that we do, can you imagine getting paid 8 cents a minute?
It's better to
When
get
you
paid.
concentrate on one person's their project.
Right.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, because you're getting 0 cents per minute right now.
Yeah.
That's so 8 cents add on up. I feel you on that. Yeah.
So how much money would you make in 30 minutes?
I make enough for me.
Go to work. I always like to take people back to school. Go to work. You gotta love it. I love it.
Yeah,
So it's really fun, but seriously, I did put that out there on my Instagram, and I'm for real about that. You want to call me throughout the month, then it's 8 cents a minute. Consultation, I want you to pay me first. PayPal.me/GoDaWork. Can you imagine all of this energy just focus on what you have to do, what you want to do? Yeah, from daycare to a doctorate degree. And I took this quote from Steve Harvey. Think like a success. That's what you want to do. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's just an example.
Yeah.
I know he's going to hold it, but go to
Yeah,
That's good.
No, because it's what I've been thinking about telling people, even like with your own social media or your own Facebook, treat your life as a business.
Yes.
That's
There
one
you
thing.
go.
Go get self-development, business self-development for yourself.
Absolutely.
And then utilize that, like when sharing stuff on Facebook, charge people.
Right.
Get something out of it. Make everything become a business.
You know how they talk about air tax, right?
Yeah.
Air tax, people build on top of their house. What up, go to work, OG, big mama in the house from the big mama top. Never go to work.
There you go.
Go to work. She has lots of children and she has a non-profit organization. Go to work. She wants to give away books.
Yeah.
You go to work. Go to work. We on Facebook Live.
Yeah, she gonna camp on out.
No backpacks. Go work. Books. Go to work. And I'm charging for mine over here. Mine is for profit. Go to work. Go to work. Oh, go to work. Come on over here and interview Big Mama, OG Big Mama, real quick for me. Go to work.
What's going on? You, what's happening with you? Yeah. Now, so where you at tomorrow night? You know, we're gonna do another little show with the Battle of Sexes tomorrow night. Okay. Yeah, gonna be the same spot.
Where was that?
At the 12420 Santa Monica Boulevard. Yeah. No, we already got like the group set up, but you know, you never know, somebody might not show up, or the audience, you know, we can set it up and do our thing. But anyway, so what you got going on right now?
Well, I'm writing scripts.
Like doing
You know
scripts.
what I mean? I'm going back to school, taking an editing class.
Okay.
I'm finna, I started a non-profit. I'm finna teach kids. But I'm gonna teach, I was thinking about music, because I'm graduating from Los Angeles City College with my AA for music technology. But then I was like, I want to do something with entrepreneurship.
Okay.
You know, teach them some business stuff. So I've been looking up all the kids' ideas that I can do for them to start businesses.
Man, I'm glad you. Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna do a little bit of business with the music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And who knows where it's gonna go? But right now, I'm just doing some research.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk to you. Yeah, we gotta chop it up because I got some stuff I'm working on too that go along the same with what you're talking about. It's all about the entrepreneurship anyway.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't know the entrepreneurship and how to hit the streets and how to market and all
Yeah.
that, none of your music, none of your whatever you're doing is not going nowhere.
Yep, and I went to a 3-day business seminar a while back. It was talking about people want to develop, create their book, be a writer and everything. But the information they talked about was, they said everything is key with branding.
Exactly.
That's one of the number one thing. Ice-T, he came, he talked at the event.
Oh, I need his number. You got his
I
number?
wish I had.
Hey, but you know what though? Anybody that want to write a book,
Yeah.
go to Create Space.
Great space. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can publish your own book.
Okay. Yeah, I've been hearing about it, but I just ain't sat down to do it. I think what she's been working with. She got her book coming out in about 2 or 3 hours, I think.
Yes, go to work.
Yeah,
I'm
she
so
got another book
excited.
coming out.
Yes, go to work.
This is the what? Which one is this one?
This is Poems to Motivate. This is the first book ever.
See?
Ever.
Oh, first book.
You got to start
Yeah.
somewhere.
The one my cousin Sharice, she threatened me that she was gonna create a book, write a book. And
Well, I'm
it took us 7 years. And I heard this on a radio station. Shout out to KJLH. I heard them talking about CreateSpace.com. It's an affiliate of Amazon.com, and you could be a self-publisher. And so I told her to send me two poems.
Create Space.
And that's
Yeah.
what happened. Go to work.
See how God works? Create Space.
So I'm gonna try to put up my quotes and phrases. I'm gonna
Yep.
work on that.
And then
Yeah.
besides that,
Okay.
I'm working with my grandkids.
You talking louder?
My grandkids every day,
You need to pretend.
all day.
You need to pretend.
I'm
You know
sorry,
what I mean? So if I look tired, I am tired.
But you're still going to work.
Go to work.
That's right.
I'm up early every morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start Rise and Grind Radio. So stay tuned. It's gonna be on at 6 a.m. in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And it might be earlier, who knows? 'Cause I'm gonna do it, it's my radio show. I can do it whenever I want to.
I hope you have it on
6
Oh,
repeat.
you better hurry
Oh,
up. You
okay,
know, it sound like somebody got something similar to that.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah. It's just be a different, did they copyright it or did you copyright it?
I
Or
don't
it's
know.
just similar. But I'm saying, go check it out. That's what I'm saying. Don't put
Yeah.
limitation on it. But like
Yeah.
they say, this is just a lesson learned. You know, before you start advertising something, make sure you copyright it.
Yeah,
you know
well,
what I mean? Because she
hey.
said, I'm just starting something. Somebody could start it right
I already
now.
got the t-shirts. I already got the logo. You know what I mean? So, come on. You know what I mean?
Legal
Done
documentation.
mailed it-
I'ma say
done
this
mailed
again.
it to
Go to
myself.
work.
So, you know what I mean?
Go to work.
If somebody else got it, we all got it. So, and what I'll do is I'll put something else on it so
Okay.
it'll be original. Don't trip.
Go to work. Go to work. Go to work.
Learn something new
Absolutely.
every day.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? All great minds think alike.
Go to work. Go to work. She's just playing with that thing. Go to work. Yeah, it's a compliment. Remember, it's a compliment when people do copy what you do or they mimic what you do.
Yeah.
It is a compliment to you. And just know that, I don't know if you got a chance to say that you're a filmmaker as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm a filmmaker, producer, an artist, and And if anybody needs some mic training and some stage presence training, you know what I mean? And y'all want to stop rapping to your lyrics,
Oh, that's
get at me, because you can't keep rapping to your songs. You can't keep doing that. Somewhere you got to step away from that and turn that down real low. You know what I'm saying? That's called the TV track, so they can hear you by yourself.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? You need to start getting your backup track. Because I'm tired of going to these shows, and some of y'all have potential. You really have potential. But you're rapping to your tracks. You're not going nowhere with that. It's going to be a while. So, ditch it. That's what you got to do. You got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. Because I'm telling you, they might say I'm old, and why are you doing this with that old woman and all that? But I tell you, I'll touch the stage and blow y'all out any given day. And if anybody don't believe me, test me. You know what I'm saying? Test me. Because I'm finna start coming to these shows where I see everybody rapping to their track, and I'm not gonna be rapping to mine. Believe that. So we gonna see.
Go to work. Go to work. POW. Go check it out. Go get some history. Go check out this. What is it? The
Discogs.
Go to
Oh,
work.
see, now she telling me. See, I wasn't even gonna tell y'all this, you know. I had the first rap group out of Watts, California, Prisoners of Watts. Go check them out. You know what I mean? A double, it was just a double single. You know what I mean? A maxi EP, 2 songs, Language of Funk and Prisoners. Go check it out on Discogs. You know what I'm saying? When I looked 2 years ago, it was selling for $100. Right now, it's going, I think, for 20, 30, maybe 50. But look, 2 songs, and they talk about Battle Cat. You know what I'm saying? Because I came out with some of the best on my stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna take y'all a history lesson. Will Rock,
Right? Go to work.
Will Rock. Hey, what's Lonzo's Wrecking Crew?
Yes. World class.
World class.
Wrecking.
Okay, world class Wrecking
Go
Crew.
to work.
The producers that's on my first record was with the world class Wrecking Crew, and that's Bob Dog, rest in peace, and Will Rock Griffin. Look him up. Keyboardist, jazz pianist, did production for Herbie Hancock. Look him up. Y'all don't understand. I came in swinging. You know what I'm saying?
Go to
I
work.
came in when it was real, not digital, real. So everything I recorded with my group, it was still reel to real. So if you ain't recorded on reel to real, sorry, you ain't real. You're digital. Holla at you. Oh,
Lord, Jesus, go to
and then
work.
again, I'm gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? OG Big Mama Records came out right after Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? With Easy. Easy was my partner. Rest in peace, Missing. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that would show me real love. Him and Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else? I still love y'all, but I'm me. OG Big Mama, Flatland Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Urban Reality TV. Man, I got so many, I'm forgetting.
Yeah,
She
get
just
back
put
with you
that
later.
one in there. I know it. Urban reality just slip. Go to work. Go to work. That's beautiful. So that's what this is about. Absolutely. You want to come to the 5 Points Youth Foundation where everybody is youthful in mind. You might be seasoned and people like, oh, I thought it was just for children. We're talking about the mind, the mindset. That's how we're growing different things in creativity. You want to share about that? That's what we were talking about earlier. That you want to jump in at any time just to know that this is what it's about. We are creating so many different things right here at the 5 Points Youth Foundation. Bobby Buck was here 4 months along with all of us, Silky Deeds. I mean, we were here programming, getting ready for the OG Radiotron, the 35th year, right here for 4 months straight. But a lot of people don't know about the 5 Points Youth Foundation. And that was there at the OG Radiotron. So that's what inspired me to say, you know what, well, at least by August, around my birthday time, go to work. What's that? Go to work. No, what's she pointing at?
What we need for the video.
Go to work.
No, what we need for my little video.
Oh, she got an ice cream truck. Right, she talking about ice cream truck. Right through everybody all like, go to work. Go to work. Yeah, I was showing them earlier in the video.
Oh,
The ice cream truck over there in the
You
corner.
see that
She's working on a
Stern?
movie. You can go to work.
I like you got an alien with the.
That was a great example of you being youthful. You understand me getting so excited. The element of surprise, the element of the characteristic of excitement, that's youth within all of us. Whether you're walking on a cane or rolling in a wheelchair, you have youth within within you, and we need to share that with as many people as possible. Again, we are embarking upon the new school year. This is a wonderful, wonderful place to network, a wonderful place to, you know, get back down and dirty, like they say. We have some dirt here, we have some cement right here, we have nature here, we have art here, and so much more. Now, I have this go to work. This mic right here, I want to do another commercial. Please download the Trust app. The Trust Wallet, it's an app on Play Store or your Google app, and you can get coins for the next 2 weeks. I'm counting down days soon. Okay, so definitely after you get your Trust Wallet downloaded, you want to email it to the THEEACL, all one word, the EACL at outlook.com, so you can get some coins. And those of you that know about stock, it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful thing. So that was my commercial for that. Go to work. What do you think about Bobby Butt?
Are we supposed to sell our coins?
You're supposed to give your coins to other people on the platform.
How
But
many?
oh my gosh, that was another meeting. I've been talking to people. Go to work at 10 o'clock today. Did you call Michael? Okay. All right.
But I ain't talked about nothing else.
Okay, at any rate, we're on Facebook Live. There's a meeting that we was at a meeting, so we were talking about a meeting. So at any rate, she'll get that information later. We're learning ethics of camera and film as well. So just know that this is a place that you all can definitely learn more information about so many different things, and you definitely want to be financially equipped. I really wish somebody else was there sharing and imparting the knowledge about stocks and bonds and that type of thing, and not that it was a adult thing, only an adult thing. We need to be teaching the children how to manage bank accounts, and you know, they play money and they park money, ice cream money in kindergarten. You understand me? Instead of just, you know, playing this store thing, how to make change. That's weak when you got out there in the real world. You know what I mean? How do you make the money? What do you do with the money that's still sitting in your little purse that you take to church, or if you go to church and so forth? You know what I mean? We need more financial literacy, and we definitely need to help people remember the things like this. The earth, what's coming from the earth, what's right here. You know what I mean? We need to know, just like what a book really feels in your hand when you can turn the pages in it. We have technology, but then we also have to remember we're real. We are real fibers of people. We need to be able to touch. We have 5 senses, and when we can enrich those 5 senses, we're gonna help so many more people, just like the people that encouraged and got us immersed into this technological atmosphere that we're in, this world that we live in right now. That's infused because it was some people that had the opportunity to be more creative when they were younger. They didn't have to only just do homework that was A to C. If they wanted to, you know, you skipping somewhere, that's all you did. You know what I mean? No, it's got to be A to trillion. You know what I mean? Type of thing. Spell all of that, put those together, and then see what that comes up with. You know, what kind of letters, what factors are those, each of those consonants and so forth. It's so much that's going on in my head. It just, the bells just go off like, what's you talking about? A to C. No, because now we talking about geometry. You understand me? I got a little rapid V too. If you didn't hear me, I just told you just like that. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. You gotta love it. Amen. It's a blessing to really be around people that are objective. They're very creative. They're talented, and then you can create so many more things. But just to know about a location. And I know it's some people that's listening to me about the virtual shopping center. Again, shout out to Matt Falk. He has created a platform where you can actually infuse your own ecosystem. So that's why that's why this is a startup. This is the first day that I'm doing a physical expo, but for the rest of the month, it will be a virtual expo. So this is called a hybrid networking event that you're being immersed into. And I'm just introducing it to you as the education director, Universal Hip Hop Museum, this master's degree student, the author, and all these type of things. But I'm trying to bring this to you so you can help you to help other people, because I can only be in one classroom. I don't even want to be in a classroom for the whole week anyway. I'm good with that's why I'm going into this year subbing. You understand me? Because I'm working on the empire. You know what I mean? Go to work. So I want to be able to say, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I understand even in the class, I have to share with people some information repetitively, so that way they can understand me. And at the same time, I'm rhyming at the drop of a dime. I'm keeping it interesting. You know what I'm saying? You got to take them from, you know, where they are into where they can go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, where they can go, you don't know. But you got to start somewhere, because you at the top of the show when you run into class. And if you don't understand that, you need to enjoy what you listening to and do something with that. Go to work. This person right here that's a filmmaker, she is learning filmmaking at 101. You do not talk right behind the camera, because that it interferes with the reception of the people that's paying attention to the directionality of the camera. Go to work. Yeah, no, they won't know if you don't talk. No, but really, that's just how I go. I teach on the flow. You know what I mean? That way you keep it going instead of it. I'm not calling you tomorrow, because I'm done with that. You know, the new day, it's a new day for learning every day. Go to work. You understand me? But people got to know, you got to just take a chance on everything that you do. And like I said, and you got to be prepared. You design it and you do it as if you're the only person there. Just like you go to a talent show, if you're the only person there, you give them the best show you got. You understand me? And then you try to top that the next time you go do a show, even if it's still one person there. You know what I mean? This is how I go. And I love to say you understand me, because I'm actually infusing that, just like in this world, this technological world we live in. It's infused. We're immersed in it like we jumped in the swimming pool. You know what I mean? But we don't have no choice, right? So, and then Bobby Buck over there, no, we don't.
Sure, no, I know that's good and bad.
Right, like comedian Miss Arkansas, she say right or wrong. You gotta learn, go to work, exactly, right or wrong. But it's what you do every day that's gonna multiply into tomorrow or the future and so forth. And that music that you hear, I don't have the copyrights to that. I hope they keep going. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Lord Jesus, I does not be trying to play that song. You know what I mean? Go to work. Could you please go? Go to work. Lord Jesus. It's in Jack in the Box. They parked at Jack in the Box. All right. So when they favorite song go off, do know, like, look, I'm not looking for Facebook to, you know, shut it down. Go to work. So if we Dave show gonna be on until 8 o'clock. Go to work. Right, because I should have typed in, do not have the copyrights, but that's why I didn't play any music. I thought about it. I brought speakers for my laptop and everything, but it didn't matter. Because I said I was standing in front of this camera, because I was signing on at 2:59. I said I'd be talking to 8 o'clock the whole time. You let me go to work. Because if I could teach 13 different subjects in one day for high school at Locke, I could talk to you for 5 hours straight, where I don't have to do any of that, walking around the classroom, double checking for understanding. You know what I'm saying? Go to work. They put it on you. They put it on you in the schools. That's why I say I'm cool. I'm going in there. I'm subbing this year, yeah. And I'm down for Mondays and Fridays, so the other teachers can have their 3-day weekends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, because they need a break. You know, that fifth, yeah, it's about 3 good days. You know what I mean? 3 good days. That 5 days a week. You know, they got to do a lot more. I'm trying to edit what I would really want to say on stage, you know, when it's not really conducive to the learning experience for our elementary students. Go to work. So, this is how you edit at the same time. A lot of it.
Premeditation.
Yes, go to work. It's some real things going on in the school, and I just really want people to know that the 5 Points Youth Foundation is a perfect opportunity for children, especially every third Saturday of the month, to actually learn from Sir Bailey, who is the son of Philip Bailey. Those of you that know about Earth, Wind, and Fire, he is the son of Philip Bailey, and he is here every third Saturday with his Living Well tour, which we all support, and we've been here supporting it for like a year. And he allows you to learn how to play the drums and different instruments, you know, guitar, keyboard, and so forth. And then we have the screenings here. I mean, the screenings, whether you are a new, or shall we say a novice filmmaker, you can create your trailers, your shorts, your films, your documentaries, and have them shown right here, your first screening. How about that? How many people grow up thinking like, wow, I'm gonna have a screening, wow, I can have red carpet. Yeah, we got people that got red. Shout out to MC Harris, Go to Work, and it was another photographer at And shout out definitely to Ruckus Williams, GoDaWork, and his wife at the Regency West. I mean, it was so many photographers, and a couple of them had their own red carpets and poles. I mean, whatever you needed, they had it. It was a backup for the backup. That's what I'm talking about. So shout out to UView Media. That's Ruckus Williams and his wife, and that was their 5th year anniversary of awarding someone in our community, you know, award. So from, you know, what they've been doing a lot of different things. So this year was Tyrone DuBose, and if you, Ernest Thomas said Dubois. But at any rate, it was so much fun there. But it's a lot of support you can get here. Just imagine that. You got to start from somewhere, and until, you know, we grow different things. But we have a slab of concrete here. We have a screening. I'm about to say a screening sheet. A place where you can screen your movies. You can have events here. You can put, we can get a lot of different vendors. We can grow. It's just a matter of grassroots. People that know about grassroots, you don't never forget. Just like the OG radio school, you never forget. It's 35 years later. Oh my goodness, I have this magazine right here where Jazzy, Silky D, we were at the LA Trade Tech, and then I happened to have shout out to OG Suicide. OG, he had from One West magazine, the CEO of One West magazine. I had my magazine in there because I wanted to bring it here, right? Go to work. And then so I showed Silky D, and she's like, "Oh, Jazzy's in this magazine." I was like, "Absolutely, go to work. We get this magazine right here. Go to work." That is so neat. They gave you a chance to see the wonderful art once again by King Create, who's been doing graffiti artist work for 30 years. You gotta love it. Jazzy Management. I'm gonna let Bobby Buck check out this magazine after I let it go. It's a beautiful magazine, okay? But just to know that I have this book, I was holding on to it too, also because I was in this magazine, my first magazine, Go to Work. It was tight. I was like, thank you. So, and then the very next page, and I didn't know Jazzy Management at that time, but now I know Jazzy. He even allowed me to be his host for his poetry show. Once upon a time, we want to do more of those, Jazzy. Go to work. So definitely he talked about producers versus beat makers in this book, One West magazine. Go to work. So I bring that up to share for a lot of reasons though. You can also create your own magazines. You can create so many things, and I know there's a lot of people talking about me or something like that because they like tripping like, really? She been on Facebook Live all the time. Really? I have so much content, I really do. My nose is itching. It seems to be a sign, you know, when on top of my nose go to work, it's a sign about something. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of different things, and I want for people to encourage a lot of other people to love the way they think. Okay, that's one way to build a more healthier mindset, is to think about the way you think, to love the way you think, to celebrate the way you think. And when somebody does applaud you or share information with you, that you take it in stride and you go forward with that. I would not have been able to accomplish as many things as I have if it wasn't people correcting me, sharing with me different things, teaching me different things, supporting me, you know, and just inspiring me by what they were doing. Because I really believe I'm inspiring somebody to do what they do, because this is my first networking event, and people call me the plug. They're like, that's the networking queen of the CPT. I was calling myself the queen of the networking queen of the CPT like 3 years ago, and this is my first networking event. You understand me? And I done been to, like, look, for the people that just tuned in, I'm gonna say it again. I done been to Lonzo's spot before Lonzo woke up this morning. You know what I mean? Doing a Facebook Live to encourage people to go over there. And I knew it was at a time that my event was going to take place. I done been to my office in Bellflower. I filmed the event at the Miracle Theater where Reverend Shaw, Dr. Sheila, and so many more people, United Hood Nation, all those people were, to leave there to go and download that footage at the house, and then get over here and carry everything that you see behind me that I'll pan around again for you. Go work. All these books, the table, the banner, radio. Let's turn this thing around right here. Go to work. We're going to do on the spot radio, everything. Oh, I don't want to tip my camera though. Go to work. Praise the Lord. Thank you all for joining in. That was just a plug right here. Go to work. And just to know you can do it. Some people like think, well, I might need some help. Well, the help might come along the way. You just got to try anyway. Oh, that rhymed too. I really do need to write some nursery rhymes though too. Go to work. Oh yeah, that's why I had to turn down a little bit, so because my cord is not that long for my my phone. So I'll tilt this up right here. Go work. Amen. So you learn. Like I didn't know how to use a, what is this, the tripod. It was a trip, you know what I mean? Because the thing would keep on slide down. I mean, try to turn it up, and then but you had to turn this thing around to tighten it up. You know, it was different things. You know, well, why would the anyway? You, from the tripod to the camera, everything. You just had to learn so many different things. Out of all of the things that I do, the only thing I went to school for was to teach class. But then I find myself teaching everywhere. So definitely want to give a special shout out to Silky D, Clientele, the Universal Hip Hop Museum as a whole. It's been a wonderful honor to be the education director for the West Coast, when I'm like one of the people, I wish I could rap like them. I wish I knew. I got a DJ situation sitting right there on my desk, and when you see I do the YouTube videos and this and whatever, I don't know how to play it yet. But shout out to Rare Breed. Thank you. I have one now. But I don't know how to do it yet. But shoot, definitely you saw it, DJ Evil E. I was like, I'm really inspired to go and try my situation out when I get back to my office. You understand me? I'm ready to go there tonight. Go to work. I'm like, I got me one of the machines now. So you know, don't let anybody put limitations on you. I'm telling you, it's great. And just to be able to listen to Silky D on the radio, and I'm playing jacks, and we playing skateboarding and roller skates in the driveway in my neighbor's driveway next to our house in Compton. And then now I work with her directly. She's the entertainment director, I'm the education director. How does that happen? You know what I mean? You just never know. So you just got to keep going, keep plugging away. I love music, and it was just great. And then shout out to, it was Charlotte White that called me from, we did back what do you call it, background work. And we was at Nickelodeon, and we said if we ever get access to a platform or something like that, we'll share it with someone, right? We'll share it with each other. And so she started working with Kevin Nash from Accelerated Radio. So she called me, she said, well, do you want to do radio? I was like, yeah, you know me, like I hadn't ever I'm like, okay, yes, you know what I'm saying? Go to work. I got excited about to pull his wig off. Go to work. I was like, yeah, you know, like, yeah. And that's how I started doing radio. And then it was funny that one of the people that Silky D is mentoring, Sparkle, and shout out to Sparkle, she's doing great things in Las Vegas. Go to work, and I'm looking forward to her coordinate with Flex One. Flex One just got signed with Universal Records out there, and I mean, he's just doing a whole lot of different things, and it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now I'm managing him right now. Go to work, so you better know he is so informative. He's got so much energy. You got to check him out on his Instagram too. He's in great shape. Also, so you want to encourage health, and he talks about autism and a lot of different things on his radio show out there in Las Vegas. So it's a lot of great things going on. So Sparkle was a guest of my show, and Silky D is mentoring her, and that was her first radio, I think it was her first radio show. So Silky D came with her, and we had this radio show. I mean, I interviewed her on the radio show, and I didn't know who Silky D was, and Silky D would not tell me who she was because she wanted to make sure her mentee was being able to be in the limelight, which a lot of people need to learn. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I talk for a lot, I want to say forever. But I love to talk. But when you write books and you do radio, you document different things. It is forever. Okay, we got to remember that. And books are in the present. So, although you write them in the past, it's just something about the situations in the present. So you want to write your books, go to work. You know, we work on legacies every day. So it was just an honor to see that. And another great example, you can be in front of the camera, behind the camera, you know, in the limelight, beyond the limelight. You could be the audience, or you could be in front. You got to be able to be multifaceted when you know you are a leader and you are a mentor. So at any rate, I did not get a chance to really know. I didn't know, you know, it's just like you hear this voice and then you meet them in person. It's like, what? Like, I thought that was neat. Shout out to Donna DeMonley, go to work. We was at Ro Brooks. Shout out to Ro Brooks, go to work. We was at Ro Brooks' acting class. And it was the first day. Shout out to OG Big Mama went. Go to work, go to work. Prudence, Richmond, Joy Deja. It was pretty fun. We pull up and I see, I can't really see because I don't have my glasses on. from the distance, right? And I was like, go to work. And she was like, hey. I said, I don't have my glasses on. Well, go to work. And then I realized it's Donna as we get closer and everything like that. So it's pretty neat when I didn't know she knew it was me, but she only knew it was me because of my voice.
Right.
Because I had changed a wig on you in a minute. You understand me? But it's great. So I did not know that it was Silky D when in person because I've only heard her on the radio. Come on now. So and then I started seeing her at different events and everything, and then she came back to my radio show, and then we just became friends, and we just been coordinating and so forth. And then when Rocky Buscano out of New York and Curtis Blow got together, and I want to say DJ Clientele and so many other people on the board of the Universal Hip Hop Museum got together in all these different countries as well, and we started having all these phone calls, and it just worked out and so forth. So definitely it's an honor to be the education director for the West Coast Universal Hip Hop Museum, and to be able to be the company DJ Evil Eve. If you guys don't know, the DJ for Ice-T, you know, the first legendary, she is the legendary Silky D, and she's the first female DJ of the West Coast. KDAY, everybody knows, go to work. So it's just a matter of so many great connections, and just like this situation here. OG Suicide, he has a One West magazine that you all are aware of, you know, about different artists, music, you know, over 30 years. It seems like it's over 30 years for him in the industry as well. And I had no idea. I was going to share the page of Jazzy Management, who's like, you know, he manages so many different people. You know, as soon as you say Eastside Riders, you're like, what? Go to work. You know, so many different people, and he's just so cool. And I was like, I thought that was the greatest thing. The hosting the poetry show was so much fun. I was like, man, that was real fun. So yeah, I would love for him to do that again. So have you met Jazzy? Not yet. Okay. Oh, but he was a guest speaker at OG Radiotron. He was like when we did the movie. Right. Yeah, he was the one that commentated that.
Okay.
Go to work. That's Jazzy right there. So praise the Lord, go to work, and so many great things happening. Again, this is a Saturday afternoon. We know we hear the beautiful music, and we want to get people to be in tune with themselves. Sometimes you do have to debrief, and there's some different things that people do. You can learn from them online. Some people already know it. That's all right. Go to work. Just know that you can. The breathing exercises at Ro Brooks' acting class is phenomenal. So you want to check out acting class with Ro Brooks. That was really, really great. And just right now, if we want to, we can just receive this beautiful day. Inhale and exhale. You know what I mean? That just took you for a while. Like, what's she doing right now? Just to get out of the space. So, okay, sometimes you're concentrating, and you want to concentrate because a lot of people don't know how to focus. And I had to bring some people in. You take it sounds like they going off on a tangent, but if they know how to bring you back, that's another way to get you to follow them, to bring you back. Because if you talk at the same monotone level and you talking about this in the same thread, then people tune off. But if you take them and you give them an example, or you start moving like I'm moving now, and you putting a different intonation in your voice, and you using different facial expressions, you keep the people engaged. You know, now I know it's some people that tune off, they're gonna tune back in type of thing, but it's being engaging. You get a chance to advertise yourself, you get a chance to, you know, coordinate, and we had no idea some of the things that just already happened. And we still tripping up the time. You need to come back over here and tell them about your event tomorrow too, because there's been new people that came on here too since then.
Okay.
Go to work.
Yeah. All right, yeah, for all y'all people that's not going to work, y'all need to go to work. And also y'all need to come to the event tomorrow night at the Revive Theater at 12420 Santa Monica Boulevard. We're gonna have red carpet. It's a once a month red carpet event. We'll have red carpet. We're also gonna have a talk show segment called The Battle of the Sexes. Silky D gonna be a special guest on that panel. And then after that, we're gonna have some hot performances. We're gonna have 2 artists from Skid Row come up there and do their thing. Got one that's Joe Clark, aka Skid Row's Michael Jackson. She gonna do a Michael Jackson impersonation. And she was 20 years living in Skid Row. Now she has her own apartment and everything. So she's gonna be there. Then we got another lady. She's come up there. She's gonna be rapping. Her name is Jiggy, and she's gonna be rapping about a song talking about female gigolo. So I told her she can go right before the battle of the sexes.
Go to word. That part right there, you gotta love it. This has just been a wonderful, wonderful situation. Whenever we get the mic, I'm gonna share with you all once again. Please download the Trust Wallet. The Trust Wallet can give you money. If you understand coins, you want to get in on the ground floor. So check this out. It's free, whether you have PlayStation, the Play Store, or you have the Google app. Please download the Trust Wallet. We have like 2 weeks. And then you want to copy your address and then email the EACL, THEEACL @outlook.com to receive some coins. Where else can you do that? That's why I'm saying this is amazing. This is my first networking event, and I network for everybody. Go to work. You understand me? So we do commercials, we do drops, we do demos. Go to work. How you doing, young man? You want to talk to people on Facebook Live? You got something you want to share? This is what this is about. Come network. What's your name? Are we friends on Instagram? Yes, we are. Come on over here and do Facebook Live. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Go to work. I mean, I got over 1,000 people on Instagram now. I feel like I know everybody. Go to work. Go to work. How are you? Amen. Go to work. The people right there. Go to work.
What's up?
I love it. Go to work and tell them what you do. Again, your name and where they can follow you on Instagram. You're doing great things. If you take off them glasses, you know him. Go to work.
Well,
Go
for
to
one,
work. We
I have
friends.
a radio show called Conquer Politics Talk Radio. Come on every Monday at 7:30. It's worldwide. It's actually on T25CL.com, Galaxy Talk Radio, which every night we have a radio show at 7:30. It's just not my show. I want to advertise everybody. We're a 24-hour radio station. We're actually a worldwide distribution company. If you have music you want to sell on a worldwide level, that's what T25CL.com is about. That's what Conquer Politics format is on. My Instagram, I have 4, maybe 5, but my Instagram is Elvis_Murphy. And I think I have Lorenzo, I don't know. Just look me up.
You gotta love it, yes.
I'm actually pushing the movement about the mental health issues out here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of problems out here that nobody knows where to go get the resources, where to get the help from. So I'm actually a vendor consumer. Okay. I get allocated funding for going to speak, sitting here speaking about this type of stuff.
And today is free. He is not charging me. See, this is why it's a benefit to come here. I started this up. It's the first Saturday. This is my plug right there. Go to work. If I could reach my mic, I would have. Go to work. Don't worry. I'm serious though. I just put out a flyer talking about 8 cents. I charge 8 cents a minute. So it will be you to come here.
You know, I was just speaking about we need to create something to charge people for emails.
Right.
I mean, it could be done.
Ooh. Right.
You can create some type of app to just charge people for emails. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy.
But aren't they doing that? That's why they had that thing like, I'm not going to share your email.
Right. It's like,
okay.
But it's like something has to happen with that because emails are money. I have 80,000 emails in my whole email account right now. 60 of them ain't even opened up. This thing, if you make it mandatory, what people have to pay for.
Yeah, low key, if you can understand this parable.
Right. I'm going
there's
way
air
over
tax. Right. We could talk about air tax in homes like we were talking about before.
Yeah.
So this informational technological world that we live in right now, there's a lot of things you can do because we do deal with technology. And if you think about air tax or go define air tax, you'll understand more so what he's talking about. That's hardcore right there. That's his bank of connections right there, his network right there. If he could.
And you said it, the hardcore.
Yeah.
That's one thing we don't do as black people.
Right.
We don't get a core team to set up for the advisory board, the committee, the community.
Right.
You said it.
Right.
It's about getting that core team together first.
Right.
Before anything, we don't do that.
5 Points Youth Foundation has been a core to a lot of people, a core place to meet, and a lot of people didn't know about it. And the reason why I was inspired to do this because at the OG Radiotron, a lot of people didn't know where the collaborations took place at.
Right.
And I'm like, it's not that far.
It's about the core.
Yeah, so
it comes from the core.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This should be headquarters, right?
put all of us in position.
Exactly.
Because we set up, we thought about it, we thought alike,
Right.
wasn't no wrong.
We have
wasn't
great
no right,
leadership with Silky D as
wasn't no
ambassador
point, no
of 5
finger,
Points Youth Foundation.
wasn't no
Exactly.
blaming from the
lot
slavery,
of love.
wasn't
Yes.
blaming from the future, wasn't blaming the white man.
Right.
It's about the core.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The fact of the real situation. It's kind of like putting, I'm just hypothetically speaking,
Yes.
putting a Muslim and a KKK together.
Right.
And you ask them the most important question. Even though, you know, they hypothetically, they have a stigmatized, black don't like white and white don't like black. But you ask them this question, is killing a human being wrong? No matter how much you hate a black man, no matter you hate a white man, is it wrong? And if both of them can say is it wrong, then that's what I'm talking about, the core team. Don't nobody know these two agree.
Right.
But in real life, the real rule of killing somebody is wrong, but they do it just because. But behind closed doors, when it really has to be said,
Right.
they tell the truth.
Exactly.
And that's what has to happen at the core team. That's what has to happen in our community. We have
Amen.
to build these core teams together.
And
Like
we-
I said, everybody
yeah,
just
go
said,
to work.
you go up to 5 points and say, yeah, that's where all them old men. I said, yeah, that's where all them old men is at. Bingo. That's the core team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go to work. And you got? Did you get a picture of me before he leave? Go to work. Can you get a picture? Come here. You know that DJ?
Yeah.
Go to work. Can he come over here and take a picture with us?
And we got a new movie coming out. It's called Freeway Boys Untold Story. It's about the
What?
Rick Rock. Yeah, it's the real story. It's about the real story. Not, you know, we're not hating on Snowfall or nothing, but we're talking about the real story.
Amen. We're going to
Period.
talk more about that. Can I get him to take a picture? Bobby Buck going to take a picture, please. Help your sister. Help your sister.
You know what I did? Oh, got all the what you call it.
Come
It
on.
look familiar.
Go work. Go work.
How you guys doing?
Come on, take a picture.
Isn't she fabulous? Look, Nicshelle is fabulous.
Can you take a picture?
Hey, we all can get it.
Go to work. Go to
Bob,
work.
you get it there too. Anyway, you guys check out Universal Hip Hop Museum. Go to UHHM.org.
That's right.
And get the newsletter, subscribe, get the newsletter so you know everything that's going on as far as the museum is concerned, what type of programs that we're going to create, the fact that we're doing,
We live. But
the
Bobby's
fact
gonna
that
take a
we're
picture.
doing
You taking a picture?
events, events,
Everything got to
everything.
do with hip hop's going down
That's
right here.
exactly.
Right, come
right
over
here.
here.
That's
Western,
right.
you know, Western influence. Don't be silly and don't not show up. I'm gonna come see you.
That's
you don't
right.
want me to talk to you because if I talk to you, it's gonna be on like Jiffy Popcorn.
Right.
I'm just
So
saying.
your boy Evil E, another
That's
hip hop
right.
legend in the house,
West
another
side,
DJ.
baby.
But you know,
Iceberg.
we do have the Living Well tour every third Saturday of the month. It's 1820 West Florence, right next to Jack in the Box, west of Western. You cannot miss it. Come on through. Come and be about hip hop. Get the feel of hip hop. We're doing it organically how hip hop started. So, you know, I'm keeping the 5 elements and making it work. And this is what we do. You never know. You never know who comes through here and how
We got bees
blessed.
and everything too, but it's all good.
Yeah, how blessed. The bees, we need the bees. We need the
I don't need to be
bees.
stung by a bee, boy. It look
You
terrible.
don't.
up in
You
here.
won't be stung by a bee.
I don't want no trouble.
It's just that we need the bees
I don't want no
because
trouble with no bee.
actually we're missing it. We need the honey, and bees make. That's right. We cannot survive without the bees migrating because they make the fruit. The whole bit. If it was not for the bees going to flower, we would not have fruit here. You understand that? So don't kill the bees and don't be afraid of them because they don't attack you, believe it or not. Wasps, that's a different story.
We're going to take a picture.
Don't get stung by wasps.
that
But bees don't bother nobody. They only want to come to the plants and stuff so they can keep growing,
Keep going, keep the honey going.
keep the honey going, keep the fruit going. We wouldn't have fruit if it was not for the bees.
That's why. This is the reason why I love you so much.
And we need your
Yeah,
tall
I'm just
person.
saying.
Okay, so
Right.
this
Back up a
woman.
little bit.
Getting the lesson on that one.
Back a little bit.
We need the short people to take
They
a
want to
picture.
take a picture.
We take a picture, you know, too.
Hot as it is here.
They get out of there. Go to work. We take the picture with Bobby Buck right there. Bobby Buck.
Why be
Yep.
in the building on the block,
Yes.
whether they like it or not.
Go to work.
It's a sign.
Shades, you know, sunlight.
Put your hair down,
Oh, my wig right here.
This is live, right? Live.
We
TV,
live and we
definitely.
take camera pictures over there. Go to work. Oh, get it.
Hurry, man, moving fast. There it goes, flashing. 3, 2, 1.
You sure you're able to get you two right here?
Go to work.
We'll check it out.
Okay.
Check it out.
That's nice. Go to work.
trying to tell
The
you.
bumped into evil.
My phone
We
is-
good?
Yeah.
Thank you. Go to work. Go to work.
I can stay in touch with all my pioneers.
I'm just saying, the bump, hey, the bump is somebody that really know the grind.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Go to work.
We just finished.
Thank you very much. So you on your way? Go to work.
Just did a show. This
Amen.
past
So
week.
yeah.
Check out.
But my grind was on the west
Yeah,
side.
exactly. Because
So understand
they
that.
That's why we didn't bump into each other.
Right, you made
Yeah,
that
'cause I was
quick.
on
Oh,
the
give me another
east.
grin. Oh,
I know.
okay.
You was on east, but Christopher, Taylor, Data Cat, all of us was
No,
on
when
east.
they be saying, "Oh, we going up to the skate rink," and da da da, I be like, "You know what I tell them? I'm be right here."
Oh, yeah, 'cause trust me, as soon as it was grinding,
Mama.
Trap
I
house.
I'll see y'all when y'all come
I had
back.
sick weapon sounds. I had an audio sound company.
Are you in the
Everybody was
movie?
rich
You know what? And then I wasn't even into the music like that then.
I see.
Go to work. Go to work.
When
We
the
gonna talk
music-
about the
when it
movie.
start going,
We're gonna talk about the movie. We're gonna get
Yeah.
peace and love. I'm exiting out. See you next week right here at the Living Well
Still
Tour.
rhyming?
Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. And we're back. Go to work. I want to make sure he didn't get out of here without a picture. Go to work. You know what I mean? We got it. We got it. Oh, we ain't here. Go to work. Go to work. Look.
Good luck.
It's just I wasn't even
Go to work. Thank you.
like I was about my
I'm gonna get one more for them.
Okay.
And then when they came and I started
Get
rapping,
pretty
I was like,
yeah.
okay, just because it was my family.
Word. That's dying.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was
You
on
had to
R&B
hold
person.
yours?
Just
I
yeah,
didn't
hold it
even
down.
like rap. Hold on. Before I got into rap.
Where your finger is up there?
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Oh, yours is different. Got it. Go to work.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't thinking about rap.
I love that concept. I love that. You know, I'm not gonna never forget that that punch. That not even the punchline. Just the concept of the word.
Right,
It's
yeah.
embedded in my brain for the rest of my life.
Amen.
I
I
might
taught
be-
him
I might
well.
be- You know what? Though? I might be on stage in front of 30,000 with me and Ice or whatever. And I might come out of
Hurry up,
nowhere
let
and
me
say,
get in here. Did
"Go
you
to
hear him
work."
say that? Did you say that one more time? God,
I might be in I might be in front of 40,000 people at a festival with Ice-T and might come out of nowhere and say, you know what, I want y'all to go to work.
Oh my
That's what
God.
we're going to do. We're going to go to work.
Thank you. Go to work.
Ice-T, you know,
Go to work, man.
body count. That's what it is.
Oh my God. Go to work.
DJ Evil Lee, go to work.
I love it. Go to work.
Saying, though, if you don't go to work, you're gonna feel like a jerk. You're gonna feel like you're going to berserk, like my man Red Alert. That's why we're gonna have some chicken and some jerk. Holla. Evil Lee, go to work.
Ooh, on the ones and twos, you understand me? Go to work.
Oh, then you know it, baby.
I love it.
Hey, so now.
Oh my God. That's so exhilarating, huh? Go to
You
work.
got to go and push this
Go to
on
work.
shit. Let me shut
Now, you
these
telling
youngsters
us
down
about
because
your
they talk too much shit. They talk too much shit.
Excuse me, go to work.
I'm out, baby. Okay, you go ahead.
For
Go
real,
to
I
work.
love y'all. Thank you. Go to work. Thank you so much. Go to work. Yes, thank you for your support, Mommy. Go to work. Okay, go to work.
All right, now we're back.
Yes, we're back all the way live. The commercial was there, and we had the highlights, we had the movie, we had features right here. Go to work. There's more. Everybody's a feature today. You understand me?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a little about our movie. The movie is The Freeway Boys Untold Story. The movie is about the real Freeway Boys. Yes, we have Freeway Rick, but
Right.
you also have the Freeway Boys. Without the Freeway Boys, it wouldn't have been a Freeway Rick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we actually come to tell the truth about not what happened with the CIA, not what happened with the police, but what was going on in our community to the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What happened with the youths? What happened with the women? Why
Right.
we got mental health issues? Why is homelessness? Because in '84, that's when Ronald Reagan released all these mental health people.
Right.
'83, they cleaned the streets up for the Olympics. But after Olympics,
right.
but why after Olympics all the drugs was here? All the guns was here. Because they had time at the plant to find out who was who.
Right.
So this film is about the truth, about what really happened to the real people of South Central. It's the real people. It's not a movie. It's a real documentary. What would you rather see?
Right.
The
right.
real guys alive today telling you the story,
Right.
or Snowfall with actors.
Wow.
Not hating on it.
Right, right.
But we have the real guys. We have real pictures from the 80s. We have real footage from the 80s.
Nice.
We're taking you back with the pagers and the weight and the scales and the money count machines.
Wow.
It's just real and raw. We're going to try to help change the world because we're showing the effect what it did today.
Right, right.
This is why youngsters is acting. Because we never left guys my age at 53, never left the youngsters anything.
Yeah.
And now the guys my age that's getting out of prison is just now getting out of trouble from being at 18 years old.
And he wasn't even here when I was talking to you all earlier today about the microfish. And we talk about books in today's world. We talk about technology. Things are going to change. 40 years from now, it's going to be different. And here's an effect of 40 years, 30
40 years ago. That was
right.
40 years
That's
ago.
what I'm saying. You understand me? He wasn't even here, and we all on the same page. I'm telling you, this is
Same
what
level
this
of
page,
energy.
this place is
It is.
about.
It is a such thing as spiritual power.
Yes.
There's a such thing as spiritual energy. And I tell people, I say when we pray, people don't understand that prayer goes up into the sky and turns into a cloud.
Right.
And it floats around. Everybody thinks it's a rain cloud, but sometimes it's a prayer cloud.
Go to work.
And if it land over top of you, that's when you get your blessing.
Amen.
Because enough people in the world have prayed,
Right.
put that energy together.
Go to work.
You know
That's what I'm talking
saying?
about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to create, that synergy.
It's
exactly.
way beyond. It's like we can go somewhere, you can go somewhere, and I go somewhere and we speak, but you go ask the person, what did you hear? They're gonna say the same thing we said, but we never was together. It's kind of like having the same teacher, but we went to different schools.
Tell them.
That's all it was.
Go to work. Go to work. And then something are rare. They're jewels, but they're walking around like your guardian angels, and you don't even know. But we got to teach the children and everybody else how to listen with that inner ear to actually think and love the way you think as well.
You know, and there's a lot of times people don't recognize that what your job is to do enough good stuff that God can put you on his resume. You feel what I'm saying? That's what me and her trying to do. We're trying to get God to put us, both of us, on his resume. And we know when we do that, we know we did our job. Your name, just imagine, if your name is on God's resume. Imagine that.
Resume. I hadn't even heard that concept until today. And just think, this is a start-up networking event, and they call me the networking queen. And this is my first networking event, and I've never heard that phrase. Come on now. This was meant for everybody that's here and everybody that's listening, for us to hear that. Because I mean, I can't be the only one that haven't heard that before. Every day is a new day for learning, no matter what age.
That's real. That's what we working for, to get on God's resume. If we do that, I don't care what nobody's.
Amen. That was beautiful.
God's resume.
When is the movie coming out?
Well, you know, we've been working on this. We've been working on it for 11 years. You know what I'm saying?
We talk about time right here, about
but see, without a budget and really putting something together on the quality to where it's gonna be like straight out of Compton and the Easy E movie on that quality with no budget, but just taking our time, putting the right pieces together, making them make sense for the people. Because there's so many lies out there about what really happened in our community to our people.
Yes. Right.
Our people, not what happened on the outskirts. We're talking about what happened inside of our community and our homes. Same thing happened to us. It happened to every other drug organization that was out there in South Central.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it was millionaires on every corner of South Central in the 80s. I give it up to whoever. I ain't gonna say no names, but I give it up to those brothers that was the other forefathers. You know what I'm saying? Of something that was a magnitude of genocide.
Right.
Looked like it was fun at them days, but now I look at it, 53. That's why I give back like I do.
Amen.
You know, unconditionally.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I definitely thank you for coming here and sharing time with us, because I'm charging 8 cents a minute now. If you want to talk to me, this is free today and the next first Saturday of next month. But in between, it's 8 cents a minute. I'm telling you.
Okay. I appreciate you.
I'm telling you, I'm just saying. We got to start somewhere so that way we can give back. You know what I mean? If we constantly giving away information for free and this and that, well, how do we get those other things? You know what I mean? Right.
I need to talk to you on that one.
Okay. I'm for real.
Oh, yeah. This is Compton Politics. This is Lorenzo Elvis Murphy. My Facebook is Lorenzo Elvis Murphy.
Right.
Yeah, but my radio show is Compton Politics Talk Radio. It's the
work.
voice for the people. When you get on my show, I'm not asking no silly questions. I'm not cracking no jokes. We get straight to the point. It's your radio show too.
Right.
And let's just make it happen. Remember, Compton Politics Talk Radio Monday nights. Google it. It's going to pop up. I am Lorenzo Elvis Murphy. I appreciate. Let's go to work.
Go to work. I appreciate you too. Go to work. Stop it through. Thank you. Go to work.
It's her birthday today too.
It's your birthday?
32.
You're gonna have something to say after you leave out of there. Go work. It's so much fun. It's gonna be off the chain. Yeah, you gotta look at
200 views just on, I got like 6 Facebook, so I can go live. I got all.
That's why you need to go to live stream and get paid.
I got meetings. I got where you can get paid.
Go to work.
And I like that they sing.
Yes. Oh, I got a lot to talk about. Oh, please come talk to me. Yeah, talk to me. I got a lot to share with you.
Okay.
Go to work. We worked that. Yeah, I got a lot of information. Go to work. Go to work. Thank you. Yeah. Did you tell us when the movie coming out? You say you've been working on it for 11 years.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It's just like we're trying to finish it, master it first.
Okay.
We're gonna start T-shirt. We got the American Gangster. We got the posters, like the squad race posters, with all of everybody on the cast signatures on the posters.
Right.
We're coming out right.
Go to work. Where's your radio show at?
That's on T25CL.com. It's on the internet.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a black-owned company. So we're just like Spotify.
Okay.
Same thing. All of them. We sell music, movies.
Okay.
It's a black-owned company. You know,
Okay.
4 years in the making. Trying to get out there.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Number one show on the network too.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to. Yeah, but I knew we was friends. I knew we was friends. Look, I knew that was to go to work.
Yeah.
He came over here and let me know, sister.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Go to work.
Yeah, okay.
Amen. Yeah, because that's true. You can get me. I got you. Go to work. That part right there, you gotta love it.
It was a good blessed day. I seen a lot today.
She said it was a good blessing day.
I
Go
see
to
a
work.
lot of faces
Amen.
I know. Some good, some not so good.
Oh my gosh, Lord Jesus. Praise the
There's a
Lord.
lot of crooks in those days.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, Lord Jesus. It's the concepts.
When I remember a face,
There's a lot of concepts. Go to work. So I was like, man, yeah, I'm just sharing, like we've been, sharing information.
Yeah.
Is one thing you learn from mistakes. You learn every day. Go to work. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good on this marathon, right?
Yeah.
It's 5:34. So I'm trying to keep it going. What they say, we just learned something new from the young man right there. That, I never did make it to over here, but if you needed to do a radio show because you needed some kind of drive, because I know it's a lot of young people, so this only inspires me. The next time that we do a Living Well tour, that I could do that on Spreaker.com. So I don't have to I can't do Facebook, or it seems to be, not trying to put any limitations, but they have a criteria and so forth. But I can do Spreaker, do some radio interviews. And that way, that gives the youngsters an opportunity to be on radio that haven't been on radio before. Because a lot of people pay to be on radio. It's airtime.
Yeah.
We talk about air tax, we talk about airtime. That's what I really want to allude to too. But there's an air tax situation, and we can talk about bartering. And I can talk about a whole lot of different things, but I want people to pay me too for the information I do have. But I'm just, doing some information out here. But there's a lot of people that's out there. They love to talk. I'm just telling you that this is one way to do it. You could do a talk blog one day. This is just a suggestion. I'm a creative director too. I don't say that quite often, but pretty much that's what I am, because I come up with different things along the way. It's God at work. It's go to work, type of thing. So it's not just me. I already know it's spiritually, people spiritually and different things happening, and a lot of angels are camped around me. So go to work. I got things to do. Is what OG Big Mama says.
yeah,
so
it's time to go
work.
because you know why?
She gotta make
I'm
that
a
money.
filmmaker.
Okay,
you know what I'm
go to
saying?
work.
And I got a lot of things I'm writing. I got a lot of things I need to finish. I got things, just like people say they writing films they've been working on for 11 years. My life is a story and it's coming.
Go to work.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't just tell y'all what all is coming. You just have to go to www.ogflatlandent1.com and stay tuned. Or just Google me. I'm Googleable. OG Big Mama. Or either go to Facebook, Marcia Robertson. Or go to Instagram,
OGBIG Mama or BGBG Mama Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me.
You want to run that back?
Flatland Films YouTube. My YouTube is Flatland Films. It's two, one in California and one in Oklahoma. So you gonna know mine when you see it. Because there ain't no Caucasians all on my page. So therefore, what's up, y'all? It's a watch thing every time you see me, because that's what I'm representing. After all, I'm representing Los Angeles too. You know what I mean? I'm representing the West Coast. But follow me, OG Big Mama. Old gangster.
Doing great things now. Tell them you graduated.
Hey, oh, y'all check this out. I'm graduating from Los Angeles City College, Music Technology. Graduation coming up good for my mama, because she want me to keep going, change my ways. I done dropped a few of the things she want me to do, boy. It's hard. Look how I'm looking. Y'all know I'm... So you know, it's a struggle on change. And I got to change me before I can change you. But come holler at me, because I can change you though. So come see me. I'm doing a lot of big things, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them.
So tell them now, real quick. Real quick, because if I'm thinking about that, other people think about it too. When you say change, because you know a lot of people had this thing about, you can't change me, and I don't want to be changed, and you can't.
They gotta want to change.
That's right. Go to work, so you can inspire people to change for the better. If they're not doing as great, like she just admitting.
Let me tell you something. Go to work. If anything you're doing is not working, that means you need to change something. But I'm gonna be honest, a lot of things I was doing, they was working for me. You know what I mean? But to grow, I had to drop them for a better change. Because I have to change me, like I said before, I can change you. It ain't no fronting in my life no more. I don't want nobody looking at me saying, oh, ain't no oh. I'm gonna hustle. I'm not gonna never stop hustling. I just have to change my hustle to a better hustle. Like I said, change is good because I'm building a better me. And anybody know me, anywhere you used to see me, I got whatever you want, because I'm an OG street pharmacist. I forget a dispensary. Everybody that have to come out now because of it's a dispensary and it's legal, I'm an illegal cat. You know what I'm saying?
You were.
I was an illegal person. You know, street pharmacist. But I'm going to always be an OG hustler till it's over. You know what I'm saying? An OG street pharmacist. Till I die. You know what I mean? But now, hey, Marcia Robertson, Inc. Incorporated. Holla at me.
Go to work. And now we have a commercial about the Trust Wallet. Do know that you can get coins. Go to work.
Hey, and if anybody needs some of them coins, I'll give you some.
Okay.
Get at me. You know what I mean? Google me. Because you know what I'm saying? Whatever she got, I got. You know what I mean? So if you need to pop in your Trust Wallet, holla at me. You know what I mean? And the next time you see me, I'm going to have more information. Because you know what? I'm rolling with the coins. So holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Get your Trust Wallet as ASAP. Because you only got like, no, now it's about 16 days. Might be 15 days.
Right.
But get your Trust Wallet today.
Right.
And holla at me though. So you can get some ching ching.
Tell them how they go get the Trust Wallet.
Oops. I didn't get that part. I was in the bathroom.
No, you know what? Lord, just give me this mic.
But anyway, she gonna tell you how to get it. But the next time you see me, I'm gonna know how to tell you how to get it anyway, because she gonna text it to me. So therefore,
no, you gonna stand here and listen.
Get your Trust Wallet.
Look, for real. You want to get the money. You want to come over here and try to gangster the people that you gonna give them the coins because you gonna make money.
Watch this, y'all. I'll put it in my
because
phone.
I reminded her that. Come on, let's check this out. You gotta go and download the Trust Wallet, whether it's on Play Store or Google app.
First you gotta go to download the Trust Wallet on Google Apps in your phone.
Or you have
Play Store.
Right.
You know, on the Androids.
That's right.
Play Store on the Androids, Google Apps on the iPhones.
And then you're going to copy the address and send it to the EACL at Outlook.com.
Okay.
So that way you can receive coins. What are you going to do?
You're going to go, first you got to get your Trust Wallet.
Right.
Then you're going to send the number from that.
You're going to copy the address.
You're going to copy the address and send it to the EACL
at
at Outlook.com. Y'all got that?
theeacle@outlook.com with your address from your trust wallet to get your coins to get you started. But
How do you spell the email again?
The
T-H-E.
The T-H-E. EACL@outlook.com. Got that? The T-H.
No disrespect. Come back over here. This is how you do it in class.
That's comedy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You gotta be able to laugh. And you gotta be able to laugh too. Have some humor in it. Okay, go to work.
What is it again?
The EACL.
Okay.
Ready, go.
The EACL@outlook.com. You got that? The EACL@outlook.com. Peace.
See, that was funny. You understand me? Okay, go to work. All right, so definitely you want to go to download the Trust Wallet so that way you can get coins. That's which is a rare thing. You're not buying the coins. You're going to receive coins if you go and download today. Tell millions of people. Try it yourself. Just go and download, whether you have an Android or an iPhone. Go to the Apple Store or go to the Play Store. Download Trust Wallet, and it's the ER20. That's going to be the correct one. Okay, it looks like a shield. Take care. Go to work. And then once you go through the process, make sure when you copy the password, you copy the password like they say and write it down or paste it into a notepad on your phone, and then you don't have to alphabetize it. They want it in that same order. Go to work. Go to work. And then you want to email your copied address. Go to work to the EACL. Let me get my glasses on. I can't really see you all. Go to work clearly, but I see you over there. Go to work. Go to work. It's amazing. Go to work. God is good. You can come on around here. Go to work. Go to work. We're networking. Amen. Praise the Lord. Go to work. So just know that you will receive coins, and you have about, we're going to say till the 18th. We don't want to wait till the last day, but tell as many people today so they can receive these coins, because after that, it's a wrap. Go to work. You want to get on the ground floor right now. Get those coins, that type of thing. All right. So I'm hoping this means money coming to me, because my nose, the top of my nose is sure is itching. This is a sign about something. I forget, like how some people have a sign, their ear or their hand, it's something like that. I hope mine is money, more money, more money. Go to work. Like wiggity, wiggity, whack. Go to work. But just know that was my commercial for that. Go to work. It's been so much fun teaching people along the way, and this is like a talking marathon. And once upon a time, a Big Mama, we did a radio show for 4 hours. Crystal Wells, we did a show for like 4 hours. So I know it's possible to talk for 5 hours straight too. Go to work. And people are going to tune in, and people going to tune out. People going to tune back in, because some people are going to be like, Ripley's Believe It or Not. Is she really still talking over there? Yes, terribly so. Because I could talk all day long, technically, because I am really, really inspired, because the objective today was to let more people know about the 5 Points You Foundation. That's why out of all these hours, that's what you see in the description about the 5 Points Foundation is right here. We call it the 5 Points Foundation, and you learn so much here about entertainment, education. You're inspired by and motivated by it. So many people from different facets or fields, people call it careers, whether it's they're entrepreneurs, and definitely the entrepreneurial spirit is here deep. You understand me? You got musicians, legendary people, you got filmmakers, you got authors. It's unreal how many people you get a chance to network with. So if you're one of those people that go to the park every Saturday, wonderful. Can you write a book too, so you can tell people or teach people about relaxation? I'm one of the people, because I'm working all the time. I know there are so many things. I'm an entrepreneur too. I'm selling glasses, I'm selling books, you know what I'm saying? I'm selling medallions. These yellow go to work. Glasses, go to work. You just name it. Calendars, giving out information about financial literacy. There's a company, you need some hard money. You got World Trinity Funding Group, go to work. We got a business, you have a business, you have 3-4 months of bank statements, and you need hard money, you know how to get it and get it back, and so you don't have any issues with defaulting and so forth. You want to check that out. You have so many people doing wonderful things. Once again, the Bobby Buck Show is tomorrow in Santa Monica. And do you know what time you want the people there for the red carpet? Would like the people there? 7. The red carpet starts at 7. And the Battle of the Sexes part is going to start at what time? About We're gonna start about 8. Go to work. That's gonna be fun. So we're gonna be live there tomorrow too. But for those of you that I know, I have like Stephen Drayton. He's in Miami, Florida, but he's here from Inglewood. And those of you who don't know, that's one of the brothers of Flavor Flav. So I know he's not here. So go to work. Go to work. How you doing? If you're here, hi, you said hello. So Randy Jones, if you're here in LA, the greater Los Angeles area, you want to come to the show. The Bobby Buck Show, the Leos is gonna be off the chain. You understand me? It's gonna be so much fun, and it's a special surprise, of course, you know, because it's Bobby Buck's birthday. It's actually his birthday, and his event is on his birthday. My birthday was yesterday, but my event is today. But his birthday is tomorrow, and his event is tomorrow. It's on the same day. So you gotta know there's gonna be a special situation. Go to work. And that's for somebody that's out there on Skid Row. He's filming, he's documenting, he's over there coordinating, he's collaborating with so many people. He's having them bring their projects and talk about what they're doing and sharing information on his Facebook pages, Instagram, and he did radio back in the day. So he's got this wonderful personality as well. So it's a wonderful, wonderful person that's doing wonderful things. And tomorrow is his birthday as well, and his event. And you got people like Madman and the Horseshoe Gang coming through. You got the legendary Silky D, the first female DJ on the 1s and 2s from KDAY back in the day, and does so much more today. Even the fact that she's the ambassador of this place right here, the 5 Points Foundation, and she does so much for communities worldwide. I mean, we talk about United Hood Nation. A lot of you guys know about United Hood Nation, which they're about to do an event August 12th through the 18th, and it's all going to be Kwanzaa. It's a Kwanzaa week, so that's going to be phenomenal, and that's going to be held at the community center on, is that 81st? It's on Vermont. It's at the community center that's on the corner. It's like 81st, 82nd. Oh my goodness, I'll just remember the day that I stood on the island when I was promoting the event last year. I was like, you look from over here, it's on the, let's say that is the northwest corner from where I'm standing at right here. I was on, and across the street on my right, east of me was a police station, and I'm on the divider, you know what I mean? And they upstairs, I'm sure, you know, clearly watching me, you know what I'm saying? You got police cars all on the side of the street and everything. I'm in the middle of the island talking about the United Hood Nations event is about to take place. So now here I am again. It's a new year, and we talking about they're gonna have Kwanzaa week, days 1 through 7. That's going to take place at the community center representing the United Hood Nation, where they're having an event. So many different events take place, and again, those of you that tuned in lately and so forth, this is my first networking event, believe it or not, as much as I network for everybody else, and I know it overlapped for a lot of different things. And of course you're going to have after 5 o'clock and Alonzo, and you got event where Jazzy Management and a couple other people that's on that flyer. And thank you, shout out to Ruckus Williams. I'm sure he's over there. I had to call him because I was on the road dealing with, you know, moving from here to there, doing those other couple of events before I did my own event today. And I called him to ask him if he could put the Lonzo's flyer and Jazzy Management's flyer into the feed, so that way you all would have that from the Facebook Live video I did this morning. Wonderful team. You know, everybody can be everywhere at different times, and it's wonderful. It's just a start. I was prepared if nobody came. I have my speaker box over here, and I thought about it. I was like, I don't want to be you know, shunned or whatever with the Facebook Live, with having music being played in the background. Have my computer so we could do radio drops if we wanted to. I brought a keyboard and, you know, ready to sell it type of thing, because I'm about to get in that one. But it'd be great for somebody, a teacher that, you know, or somebody that wanted to teach music. It's great for after school program and so forth. And this year I'm going to the school year subbing, so I can work more so on my empire and finish the film that I'm doing. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy was talking about 11 years, you know what I mean? Elvis Murphy, you understand me? So it's amazing how time gets away from you. It was 4 years ago I wrote a book. I have 4 books with my name on it, you understand me? Go to work. And Now I have another one. I'm pretty sure I'm on there if it's processed already type of thing. But I just want to wait till afterwards. And once I see it's processed, of course, I'm going to be slamming the fact that I got my Go to Work first book out there. You know what I mean? But it'll be my 5th book. And how neat is that? High five. Once I wrote my 5th book, it deals with everything that, you know, my mantra has always been go to work. I've been telling children that for a long time because I didn't want to write disciplinarian notes and stuff like that, you know, referrals to the office. So I would tell them, go to work so they can stay focused on the work.
Let me go get you some water.
Yes, I'm thinking it's some water right there. Come talk to the people. I'm going to go get it. Some water. Go to work. I'll be right back. Go to work. Thank you. Tell them about your event tomorrow.
Hello, yes, I'm back again. I got a cover for her while she go get some water. Cause she be out here running her mouth that long. I don't see how she can do it, but that's a very talented woman right there. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I do a lot of stuff in Skid Row and for Skid Row. Also, what I'm gonna do is bring people in Skid Row who used to be in entertainment, who are trying to get into the entertainment, to come out to my events so they can be seen and they can be heard. And I'm also looking for anybody who has a show idea, if you got a talent. Like I said, I got different segments I'm doing. I got one, which is the most famous segment called The Battle of the Sexes, where I put a panel of men and women together and we talk about some issues. But actually, I want to come up with a solution to a lot of the issues that we have with one another. But before we get to the solution, we gotta have some fun. We gotta have some battling. We gotta have some, you know, have some back and forth going on. Then also I have one called What's Your Story? Because everybody has a story. Like me, myself, I have a story. Like I said, I came from Arkansas, I found Skid Row, and then I went through a spiritual awakening, and then now I'm here. So then I got my own story. Then other people have their story. Then also I have one called Abandonment and Rejection Issues. Because me, myself, and a few other people, we've been talking about things. We feel like abandonment and rejection, which starts at family, starts at home. I think that's really what affects most people from the jump. Because once them two issues get started, all the rest of the issues come to you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all got to start working together with family first. And once we start working with ourselves, and then everything else will fall in place. Like me, I had to work on me. I was an 18-year drunk. I used to stay drunk. People would carry me in, carry me home. I used to start a party and pass out and find out the next day how it went. So I was way off the chain myself. But what I had to do, I had to start working on me. And like I say, I came from Arkansas, from Georgia to LA, and I was drinking. I got here 11 years ago this month. So 11 years ago, I came here staggering off a Greyhound bus. And I didn't know where I was coming to. I came out here, so I was still drinking for a little while, for maybe, you know, about 5 months. And then I went to rehab and got better, got sober. So I'm still sober, 10 years later. So, so what I'm saying, what I had to do though, I had to work on me. So most people try to be the enforcer and tell other people what they need to do. But no, what people need to do is look in the mirror and start working on themselves. And along when I went through what I went through, also when I was in Skid Row, I went through homelessness. I slept on the bus for a year. I slept in a tent. I did all of that. And yes, I could have stayed with certain people, but I wanted to man up, go through my own experiences. Like I said, luckily and by the great faith of God, I made it through. But I wanted to test my own faith and see what would happen. And I did it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like it. But it taught me, I got very educated here in the streets and on the streets of LA. And along the way, I started networking and meeting a lot of great people. And even get to meet the pioneers out here. And this is like a lifelong dream to be out here doing what I'm doing. And meet all these great people at the same time. And even when I was homeless, I met most of the people when I was networking when I was homeless. So it was actually a blessing in disguise. I call it spiritual boot camp. So everybody got to go through their own spiritual boot camp to get to the next lead. So some people don't want to go through it because they're afraid of going to the next level. So a lot of people have a lot of fear in them. And our people, we rather look cool instead of trying to step out on faith.
Amen.
Because we rather be comfortable and look good, but we're not doing anything. We got to move forward. Because I tell people, like with our race, it seems like other races and nationalities, they're in a balloon full of helium. They rise to the top. With our race, we're in a balloon full of hot air. We talk loud, it sounds good, but we don't never float.
Right.
So we got to get together and start working on each other.
Right.
So, and I'm going to give it back to her.
Oh, you're doing so good. Yeah, go drink you some water. Go to work. Amen. Right, yeah. Thank you. That was a blessing. Amen. Go to work. So it is wonderful to know that there's a lot of great people doing wonderful things. Like Bobby Buck, he's out there. You talk about us out here standing in the sun just to reach out to people and actually stand on the location of the 5 Points Youth Foundation, where it's, yeah, everything is so many different things that can take place here. There's a grassroots, you know what I mean? It's just a matter of so much, you know, quality people that come through here, and we just need more people to know about the place first and foremost. Like they say, if you don't say anything, you don't build activity. But once you build activity because you said something, and it goes forward because it's word of mouth, like they say, that's the best advertisement there is. So with that in mind, that's the way you create more money. You create the dynamics that you want in the community, because without money, then you get other things that's not too appealing. So, but when you have more money, then, you know, everything is cleaned up a bit. People's morale is up higher. Their self-esteem is up higher. They feel better, and, you know, they can have greater conversations. They spread love more. So, but it has to start somewhere, and I was willing to do that today. You know what I mean? I have one more week. Well, everybody has one more week before LAUSD and so many other schools. Everybody's in effect. You know what I mean? So it's like our going into our last real week off from school, and the school buses and going around town and so forth, and the traffic's going to change and so forth. So I know that this will be ideal. And then yesterday, I know it was my birthday, but I was still working, like they say, 100. I was working, go to work. And shout out to Flex One, and that's my new, one of my new people, go to work that I'm managing. Is just a blessed day. You know, it's just like, you just never know who's watching you and everything. And they had a Spice One, they actually performed yesterday in Las Vegas. It was just like, okay. So I'm talking about, I know about events in different states, not just Las Vegas. You got other events happening in Atlanta, Boston, over here in Oakland. It's so many different places going on. Brazil, which I keep saying Brazil because DJ Pia, if you haven't learned the story about him, I had to wait till he get back here so we can do a real interview, because I didn't know a lot of different things about him until he left. You know what I mean? And like they say, sometimes you learn more about a person once you don't see them often. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you have your day ones and so forth, but then eventually when they move to a different state, or they wind up on different hours or scheduling or something like that type of thing. But once you get a chance to know them, then it's like, wow, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? You know, it's a different outlook. You know what I mean? And that takes me back to the Trust Wallet. If you're just tuning in, you want to download the Trust Wallet for free coins. You have about 14 more days. Look, be like Tyler Perry. He said, you have about 9 more days. The next time I do it, you have about 7 more days. You know what I mean? And right, you have that type of thing. But it's for real, okay? We're trying to say, yeah, I'm trying to look at it like August 18th, just have millions of people on that app, that Trust Wallet, so you can get those coins. It just tells so many people, millions of people, they can receive coins. Okay, we want to work that out. You got to let the people know. If you don't give the people the information, they'll never know, then they can't act upon it. And then when it's too late, they're going to ask you, why you didn't tell me? You know, it's on the ground floor. It's the grassroots, just like this situation right here. When I'm standing behind the podium, which I like to go get a podium now, go to work, I got to get some kind of moving podium or whatever. Yeah. And now I just gave somebody else an idea, but that's why I go to work. I'm a creative director, and I'm not talking just you. I'm talking about the people that's listening to it, or that'll be listening to it later, right?
Everybody
go to work.
Run. Everybody go.
Go to work, because you know me. That's how it go. You know, you got all these pop-up stores, you got pop-up shops. Yeah. There's different ways you can design different things for different reasons and for different purposes. So like I said, today is my day to come get footage. Sometimes I'm looking for footage of myself, I can't even find that. I'm looking for hours for footage for me, you know what I mean? Yeah, to the point where I'm like, okay, I could do this YouTube video about this, and then I gotta create a video right there, because I'm not able to find a video. I got plenty of footage of so many people, so many places and everything. Sometimes it's taxing just to find something. So I'm like, if I know, is that I know a lot, but I said that on another video. As soon as I say, you know, I know, it takes me into this thing like, I do know a lot. I am very smart, but at the same time, I don't like to really say I know this, that, and all the time, or what have you. But this is what I believe in. This is my opinion, and this is what my perceptions are. This is what, you know, type of research I've done, and this is what I feel. So I knew that if I came here today even if I was the only person and not a single person came here, that I would gain some footage on this location at the 5 Points Youth Foundation. We have some wonderful people, Halim and Vanessa, that run this place for so many people. I don't even know how many. They got Rolodexes probably, I don't know how thick. You don't understand me? Because I feel like when I was doing radio, go to work every Friday, it was like I did it for 5 years. You know what I mean? Or something like that. It was only 2, go to work. So it was just amazing. And when you deal with a lot of people and new people all the time, it's just amazing. So just to know that it's people that are here to support you and want great things for the community, and to know about this place and know about the quality people that come through here and how educated and talented they are and the beautiful spirits that are here. We need more people. I know it's people that's out there, oh my gosh, that place exists? Yeah, what do they call it? It's like utopia. Utopia on earth. You who love music and you get you don't have a keyboard, you don't have a guitar, and it's somebody here you can actually have a live jazz jamming session, jam session with and so forth. Like that was a historical situation to see Stan the Guitar Man and Philip Bailey's son, Sir Bailey. I mean, I grew up on Philip Bailey's music, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and that's his son. It's like, wow, did Stan the Guitar Man, wow, from all that music we hear, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, all the West Coast and some East Coast, South people, everywhere, and they're playing music together. They're just jamming, right here for us, right here, go to work, let's kick back, let's learn from each other. Like, wow, that's quality. How many people had the money to go to all those concerts back in the day, or every day today, and 10 different events I know of today. I shared the event. I did Facebook Live for another event. I filmed another event myself, and I'm doing an event my own event. This is still one day, and it's just it's not, it's just barely dinner time. It's just after 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? So, and if I'm doing a marathon, I got less than 2 hours to go. Go to work. So it's one of those things, just to know that it's a lot of people that need encouragement. Okay, I'm using this for commercials, okay? Go to work, I'll come back. It's a lot of people out there that need encouragement, that they could start something new, like they call startups and startup shops and so forth. And some people don't have the money to go to all these $500 to $1,000 workshops at the drop of a dime, just because they see it come through their inbox or their email or something like that. I'm encouraging you to share with somebody about the 5 Points Youth Foundation. Is live music, because if you're not one of the people that can't deal with no music and no food and like being on a set, for hours upon time, although sometimes you have your breaks and everything like that because that's legal, whatever. But just to know, because I said this event, you come through. I didn't say you come stay from 3 to 8. That you had to be here from 3 to 8, but it's just a matter of, you never know who's gonna come through. If you know about this place, that's the thing, when you kind of like, I don't know if I want to leave at 4:30 because it's not over to 8. I don't know who might come through. Like, I think we need to keep the time. I guess I can go back on the time with the Facebook Live and see what time Silky D and DJ Evil E came through here, right? Who else would want to talk to? OG Big Mom was like, oh, I thought I knew it, and he was like, I thought I knew her. How many years ago that was that they seen each other? Wow, yeah. But I made up this event, you know what I mean? And I didn't know that was gonna happen. They was gonna see each other. I didn't even know DJ Evil E was gonna be here, and I couldn't know for sure that Silky D or OG Big Mom was gonna be here today. Everybody got lives, you know what I mean? And there's so many other events happening today on such a beautiful Saturday, and that to me is okay. I had to start somewhere, and so now that people know that I was willing to do this on my own and start anyway, go to work. Go to work. Somebody trying to turn around, go to work. They on a mission, you hear me? They like, what does this lead to? They thought they was taking a shortcut across the community, didn't they? Go to work. Praise the Lord. So at any rate, the traffic gets thick, and everywhere. LA, it's Saturday, the freeway, the streets, and that type of thing. But you got to be willing to go out there anyway. It's one of those things, what they call, just try it anyway. If you got enough gumption, enough belief in yourself, and that the purpose is rich, your dream, your tenacity, your outcome, your goal towards your outcome, this is part of it, you're gonna do it anyway. you're going to do it anyway. I can't stress that enough. And because I know I talk about different things in spurts, and I want to come back to it just because I know it's other people that tuned in. Because I know if I could do a video that have almost 1,000 views on it in a day, in some hours, then I know it's more than 10 people listening than these last couple hours type of thing. So I really appreciate the audience and so forth, and definitely the guests that took the time to park their car, come over here. Definitely Bobby Buck, from the Bobby Buck Show. He goes to so many different events, and that's another reason why I really didn't do so many events or different things, because I've had ideas along the way, of course, type of thing, but it infuses what I'm about to do right here with this physicality of this networking, like a networking expo, and with the virtual aspect that I'm working on, and marry them together. That's why I know. That's why I put it. That's why I know what I do. Like Tyler Perry said, I know because I wrote it. Go to work. Check this out. That I put that flyer out there that I charge 8 cents a minute. Go to work. Your camera, your eye is right there. Go to work. I appreciate you. It's your, go to work. Oh, up here? Okay. Your eye line is where?
Here, but you just look right.
Yeah, right there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how you just look at a blue screen over there. Go to work. You don't see yourself, you don't see a glare, nothing.
I know you kind of messing with you.
Right. I was like, yeah, what you doing right here? Go to work. Just look at the blue square. Go to work. I love it. Go to work. I love it. That's pretty tight. So you got to come out and check out the Bobby Buck Show. Bobby Buck Show. Just wonderful, right? Go to work. Go to work. That reminds me, I need to call J-Rock out to the next one, because he definitely, with the orange motorcycle, that kind of sound like he is too.
Okay.
And I seen an orange one over there. I'm not really sure if he was in the audience over there at the Miracle Theater today with Dr. Shima and Reverend Shaw. But know that the Bobby Buck Show, you want to check that out. The Battle of Sexes, I mean, that's like the hottest thing going on, because I mean it's because you never know, it's impromptu what they're gonna say, who's gonna be on the show, that type of thing. And it's a wonderful situation. It's no actors. I mean, they could be actors in their life or what have you, but they're music artists and they work on different projects, and it's just amazing. And then they get together and just have this honest conversation.
Yep, talking about sex.
You need to be over here talking on camera too.
Hey, we're just talking about sex.
Go to work. And they said we need to talk about it some more. And shout out to Brad Carson. I'm gonna put him on the blast though. The United Hood Nation. But he said that, and he's been filmed saying that as well, about we need to talk more about love and everything. How we collaborate, and is it just sex, or is it more love? Is it a relationship situation, or what is it type of thing? But we need to be talking more about love than we talk about violence and so forth. We got to get into that capacity. So if we could bicker about it, and try to figure out from the male perspective, the female perspective.
That's what I'm saying, because they're talking behind each other's back to my guys ain't no good, women ain't. Let's talk to each other and see what it is. Because like I tell people, I don't try to debate to be right. I debate to be enlightened.
Right, go to work.
Because everybody try to be right. Everybody can be right in their own sight. But what I'm saying is, when I hear something, I might be, because you might be passionate, but don't mean you're accurate.
Right.
That's what I tell people. I'm passionate about what I believe, what I think, but don't mean I'm right about it.
Right, exactly.
So I come out, hey, this is what I believe. Then somebody say something, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I put something like that in my new book.
Oh, yeah.
Go to work. That's coming your way, to know that sometimes, once along the way of your journey, that you can think one kind of way, you can feel this, real adamant about it and everything, and then along the way you find some new information, that newfound information, but I put it in a poem though.
Okay.
But it does mean that you may change your perspective. You may align yourself differently than what you would have without that other piece of information.
Right, yeah, because I look back to where I used to think. Like I tell you, I'm positive now. I still have those same thoughts, but I don't operate that way.
Right.
Because like I said, most men, when we see a woman, I got that. I still have them thoughts, but I catch myself. Because I catch myself, I'm like, wait a minute, because y'all women, y'all really got power.
Right. We really do. Really do. Right.
Because y'all walk by me and men, we talking about business. All right, man, we got to try to make $1 trillion.
Right. But women do too. We talk about making millions and trillions of dollars too. You understand me?
Yeah, but I'm saying, but y'all walk by, we like,
the battle of sexes already right there. Go work.
But when y'all walk by, we like, man, we got to make trillions of. God damn.
Oh my God.
You see that?
Okay.
What was he talking about?
You're distracted.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to work.
That's what I said. We got to learn, like what's going on with the Me Too and all this stuff. Us as men, we got to learn some discipline, which is hard.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but not to say, because I need to learn more discipline now because I'm trying to clean up my credit and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just about how do you want to spend your money, or just the fact that like I can make more money as a classroom teacher, but because I have this entrepreneurial spirit and I have a belief in myself that I'm working on this empire, that I can go do this because I still love teaching. I'm teaching in everything I'm doing, even how to teach Big Mama. Okay.
Yeah.
That was so funny. So it was just a matter. The EACL. That's THEEACL at Outlook.com. That's where you want to receive your coins. You go to work.
Get them coins.
Yeah, after you download the Trust wallet, you go to work. Yeah. So it's just a matter of, it's a lot going on, because I mean, just to think that from the male perspective, about a lot of different things, it is different. And then, but we need some people like the baby girl that was there. She was she a counselor or something like that? Because she was able to help you all facilitate collaboration, and where you guys were able to find commonality on the battle of the sexes.
I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I hope she comes back, because that was good. Okay, that was great. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Cause I'm open-minded about it and everything, but I just like, for me myself, coming from the streets part and the strip club part, see, I seen the other side of women, and then, so like with women, so you see the negative side of somebody, you know that side is there, so you kind of, as men, we gotta have our guards up. Because with women, especially with y'all mind fluctuating flows like the waves of an ocean. A man's mind, our mind's like flat lines. Y'all mind, so y'all can work circles around us without telling us. Y'all can put us in a prop, go on 3 months later on, and pick us back up in it.
Go work. Wait, let me tell you something. Somebody told me that, what is this thing about, putting a root on a guy? When you feel like, did you put a root on me?
I know they call it, might be different lingo for it, but I know you're talking about like some type of like you can put like a little something on the guy sometimes, like a little spell or something. Yeah.
But what do you think about that?
I believe it can happen. Yeah. I believe it can happen.
Okay.
Because like people talk about being spiritual, but it's also the negative spirits out there too. So somebody can, while you trying to be, I'm spiritual, on this next, somebody else can be able to cooking up some other spiritual stuff.
Right,
and,
exactly.
And set you up on some stuff.
Yeah, that's true though too.
And you're not realizing.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's why it's, that the connotation of different things, need to be dispelled when it's not that way anymore. Like, certain things and conversations or words were used in a different context. Like in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and in today's world, it's a multiple meaning words. There's still multiple meaning words, but which context are you talking from? You know what I mean? When you talk about a different word. So in my new book coming up, I talk about 5 O's. You know what I mean? And I let the people know that back in the day, that but they may still say that's for police, even to this day. But then I have 5 O's that mean something totally different. Okay. Check it out in the book that's coming your way. Go. I promote my book too. Go.
Book signing. Get you set up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I should do the next one too. Go to work.
Yeah.
This is great. See, I didn't even think about that. Go to work at this time.
Yes,
shout out to Ro Brooks. I had did filming. Oh, that's where we met?
I was gonna say,
Oh my God.
Shout out to Ro Brooks. Yeah, that's where I met you.
Shout out to Ro Brooks. Go to work.
Yeah, you and Donna. That's where I met y'all from.
That's right. We all met there.
Yeah, because what it is, like, where I meet somebody from, I put, like, every time I see your number, it says Ro Brooks.
Wow.
Yeah, because
that's exactly where we met. Go to work. Go to work. Look.
Yeah, because I met him recently, and we had like a little talk and everything. And he told me about his book signing. So I was like, okay. So I went there and I met y'all.
And he told me to tell you hello. I talked to him, because I went to his 4-week intensive program, intensive acting class just this week.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, this week, last month. Okay. Shout out to Ro Brooks and Jay. Jay makes a great cake. Go to work. I know it was a busy day today, but we still got a little time to bring me that cake. Go to work. Ro talking about you going to bring me half a cake. He got jokes though, but definitely great guy, absolutely.
Yeah, real cool. And then, because I remember I got a video of him that night after I think with the little girl was doing something. The little girl up there, she was doing something when he got the book signing. I can't remember.
Oh, I didn't get that part. Yeah, because I saw that on your page. Though,
Okay,
right?
yeah. I'll probably send it to you again. Yeah, it's some kind of little clipping. Yeah.
Right. You just shared it again, didn't you?
I might have. I be in out of body.
Because you know how it's 1 year, 2 year, they do. They even do 4 year Facebook reminders or memories.
Memories, yeah.
You say memories.
That's why Facebook do it, because we ain't got none.
No, this has been working. I was like, oh my goodness, that is great. I'm checking the time. I think I just checked the time about 10 minutes ago. But this is great content, because this is what people need to hear. This is what one of your shows was, that segment called of the Bobby Buck Show, where you talk about different topics. And it's not necessarily the battle of the sexes, but you have another segment.
Well, I got one called What's Your Story, where we interview,
Go to work.
get people's story and everything.
See?
And then down there, the other one I got is where I told them earlier about the rejection and abandonment issues.
Right.
And I was saying, I think them two issues stem from family, from home first, then all the other issues come from that. That's what I believe, because cause I look back, because I see it going on right now, and somebody in the family, I went, wow, like if you have zero support.
Right.
I mean, I can't even think about it. Even when I was going through my struggles with alcoholism, I had support. I'm still like, but to have no support. So you ain't got no support to say, leave me alone.
Right.
So you ain't got that. I went, wow. I can't imagine to have zero support. So you're going to go to another way in life.
Yeah.
And and then we can't point fingers at them from doing it.
Exactly. So what do you think about that? Now we interviewing each other. But, I mean, that's what we are. That's why I brought it up, because that more people need to hear honest conversations and just people dialoguing and so forth. Because other things, we have other shows that they're just put together a little bit. You know what I mean? And then we have acting and everything like that. I want to make the money too. I'll go act for you too. Go to work.
Right.
We need some more of the grassroots, just regular conversations too. Shout out to Danilo Ignacio, who does web shares.
Web shares.
WEBSHAREZ.
Okay.
Web shares with a Z on it though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? .com. And on there, you get different stories from different places and so forth. So just like here, this would be a story. You cut some clips out of here, and then be able to cut us, do some different segments for different things, or we could spice up some different YouTube videos from doing what do you call that? I'm trying to learn the draft, the writer, the screenwriting, editing program, writer's draft. Though, shout out to Raymond Williams. He wanted me to read his draft, and he bought me the program so I could read it, because he had to send it to me through that. And if you don't have it, then you can't read the script.
Oh, okay.
All right, but it's like a clip, you know what I mean? So just fly it in like you did on your show.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you actually played a video, and then we stopped the video, and then we
had the
show.
there. Yeah.
But if you're doing a YouTube show, they're watching you, but then you could fly in this other video, like what we're doing right here.
Okay. Wow. Man, I can't. That's what I'm saying. Next year, I want to be able to incorporate a whole lot of other things, make it, because I want people to be able to call in on the show,
right,
or be live on videos and all that.
Exactly. So just imagine if I had another phone like Murphy. How many phones did he have a day?
It might have been 3.
Wow, right. You know what I'm saying? He got 6 different ways, because I guess he got his computer and tablets too, right? Yeah. So 6 different mediums. That's why he's getting the views too. He said that was going to be cool. We learned some new information.
Yeah, but something else. If y'all listen, y'all might get a little game from this. You heard about the other thing called Mevo?
Mevo?
Yeah. Look that up.
Okay, good word. Good word. See?
I'm gonna check in on that. It's $1,000, but it will be one camera and get you on all the time.
Really? Mevo?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that part right there. Go to work.
I'm just getting me an online fund. Oh yeah, tomorrow my birthday. I hope I ain't too tired to do it. I gotta get my online fundraiser. I've been trying to get my online fundraiser up for about over a year. But I've been too busy doing the other things. But I'm gonna try to get up in the morning.
Okay, let me give you some information what I learned, so it can work. You make your own decisions and everything. But I believe rather. I'm gonna say this. I believe it to be true.
Okay.
When you have a community of people and they know about your online fundraiser, then it'll work.
Right. Okay.
But if you're out there sharing about other people's information and they don't know you, or they never really seen you, or they don't talk to you per se, then they're not really your community that you need for your online. You don't have the community that you need for your online fundraiser. Okay. So you fundraiser. So what is imperative is to build your online fundraiser. You build your online fundraiser with the fact that, do I already have a community, or where is my community?
Okay.
Who do I consider my community? Who is that ecosystem that I have? Like, you know who your core people that you would call up, and I'm gonna be at your event, you be at my event, or I know you can't make this one, but you've been at all these, you know, type of thing. They're in your ecosystem. They are in your community. So you gotta look at, you know, and then how much time frame are you gonna give them? You know what I mean? Because then that's another thing you're dealing with. You know, projects take, you know, they on a different kind of. They on a different type of schedule. Right. But a check, a job, you know what I mean, salary at a corporation or not per se corporation. Some corporations are a lot of corporations are also entrepreneurial in spirit too, and you know, but the ones that pay on projects, those are the people that you really deal with. Right. You know what I mean? So it seems like you have to give them a little bit more time. And then at the same time, you got to write that down. Who is that? You know what I mean? Right. Because we really want, when we think, this is what I'm just sharing because I'm in my words from what I learned. All right. That we think that once we do the online, because I put up one, you know, this is like my second time, right? Because I just saw Facebook say you could do a fundraiser for your birthday type of thing. Which kind of nonprofit organization would you like us to send the $5 from or whatever type of thing? So I just did that. You know what I mean? Somebody's Sunshine. I'm the director in Las Vegas, Nevada. Shout out to AHIABGA Woods GoDaWork. Thank you. It was phenomenal. I was a teacher for her in her career, 30-year career, and when she retired, she started a nonprofit organization, and she asked me to be the director of her nonprofit after her 30 years as an educator. So I'm just like, I'm honored. So yes, anything that deals with that, but definitely shout out to the Heads Up Foundation, Sabrina Miller right here in Inglewood, California. She's a great liaison. I'm not sure, I don't think I've introduced you to her. But again, like, I've done, you know, a lot of different things. I forgot to call. I gotta call her, you know, personally. Excuse me, Sabrina, can you come to my event type of thing? I didn't do that. I already knew there was all these other events, but and I was set on, you know, whoever comes, I really would appreciate them. At the same time, if nobody comes, I'm gonna be here anyway. I need this footage to start with what I'm doing. This hybrid. I've never heard of it, but I'm putting it together because it makes sense to me. It's a physical portion of it, and then it's this virtual portion of it. That's why I talk about Matt Falk. You know, he has a virtual capacity where you can create your own dynamics, whether you have, you know, want real estate in there, you want to sell different things, you want to do speaking, you want to do screenings. You can do that on that platform called Easy Expo.
I think I might.
Yeah, I think you probably have. You've been here.
You
heard about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. And how long ago was that? About a year ago, I was introduced to it, but I just never got around to it. Now I feel like this is this state of urgency. You know what I mean? Like I said, after I went to OG Radio Tron, I was like, a lot of people didn't know that we planned here for like 4 months. You know what I mean? All those legendary people and everything were here. So I'm like, how do you not know about this place? And then everybody's over there at that place, you know what I mean? But a lot of times people don't know what happens in the background or who's doing what to, you know, for these different events that take place.
And kind of like with my boy Dre and Khaleesi's, shout out to him, what he did behind the scenes, like we did the last show. We gotta start doing more of that. Because really, that might end up being a whole new genre because like he told me, he said, at your shows, I know you got the show going on in the front, but he said, he said it'd be a lot of background.
It do. You know, you had 2 different shows back there. You had one inside the theater. We're talking about the Revive LA. What do you call it?
Revive Theater. It's called Revive LA for the church. Every Sunday morning, Revive LA. Tomorrow morning, I'm trying to be there too. It's gonna be tonight, and tomorrow gonna be a long. Woo.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I gotta be somewhere at 8 o'clock Monday morning.
It's gonna be fun. I know that's how it goes sometimes. That's why I was like, you know, sometimes I go where you know, I got to work on this, and I really do it because I'm working on these other nonprofit organizations and so forth, and on different coasts and everything, the East Coast and the West Coast, and you know, I'm working with, you know, DJP over there in Brazil and all that kind of thing. It's just like, you know, because I shot him out, I'm waiting for him to get back here, go work DJP. That it's just a matter of, you never know what people are doing and everything. So I'm like, okay, if I'm not at an event for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you know, I'm working on something. I'm not just sitting around.
It's what I tell people: if you don't see me or hear from me, I'm doing something.
Right,
I'm doing something.
Right.
If people keep, hey, Bob, you busy? I'm always.
I'm getting mad sometimes. I'm like, it's 9 o'clock already. It's 9 o'clock at night, and I'm like, it's 9 o'clock already.
Oh yeah, man. I think we talked for the first time. We was talking to like, damn, what time is it? Yeah.
Exactly, and you can't even. It was so much information, wealth of information in there. It was like, who was we making gold or what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like, wow, yeah.
It was unreal. So it's just a matter, you know, the rollout. But if you never get to the point where you can talk about those different things, how does things happen?
Right.
Because I mean, if I was just, you know, talking about it, I was like, how do you not know about the 5 Points Youth Foundation? I'm like, really? We here because a lot of people's here. I mean, you know, it's crazy. I was just like, what? And I knew it was something was going to be about it and everything. And I'm like, okay. And I talked to so many different people. I talked to Haleen, Vanessa, and you know, I've been saying that's wonderful. What else can I do to help people know that the place exists, and how can we get more people here? Because I mean, that live band, that Living Well tour with Sir Bailey every third Saturday, he's been doing that for a year. Yeah. We need this place
what we need to do, one of these months we need to do a big commercial show here.
Yeah.
And, you know, just package it up.
That's what it needs to be every third Saturday.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah.
We're gonna let you say come through here.
Yeah, just go ahead, and have it, you know what, yeah.
So it's just more publicity. That's why I said on this live video, thank you for everybody that has tuned in, is tuning in, is listening right here. Amen. Go to work, you know what I mean? But they like that too, you know what I mean? Because people like watching other people. That's what you do with television. You know, you just watching people, and if they want to watch real people, and I had this hashtag, real people, real stars emote. Because some people talk about, you know, you wearing your feelings on your sleeve, that type of thing. Well, you know what? We need more real people. And people laugh about, you know, like the fact that I like robots, and now getting into things that's more automated because that's the technological world that we live in, and because so many people are working on different things. Well, my creativity leads me into robotics, you know, and automation. I mean, I had a robotics cart in my classroom when I was just, you know, teaching for the full year, but I didn't really know how to use it. But I inspired them enough to get in there. You know, as soon as you finish this assignment right here, type of thing, you know, you're gonna correlate that with they got this in this book right here. That's what I'll be telling you. Yeah. And you know, I done seen robotic cars and all kinds of different things that they made, and I never knew how to make them. To this day, I stand here, and I have never made anything from a robotics cart, and I had it in my classroom, and those children made that. And I gave them, because I gave them an opportunity, I inspired them, and I made it like, if you don't do it, you're going to have to go to another classroom that don't have a robotics cart in there. That's how I made that. And now, whoever they are, they had an experience where they made robots. You know, sometimes they use the robotics cart, and they actually got a chance to see it work, you know, with the wiring and the batteries and everything, and seeing something from that was pieces to something that was mobile. Right? And I stand here today, and I still never made anything out of that thing. But, you know, that's my gift of teaching. I can inspire people to do things like that. You know what I mean? The children, and I've taught adults too, you know. So I speak a little Spanish too, so I was an ESL teacher. But, you know, it was amazing. I'm like, they like this. But they turn around and start speaking English. But the Spanish that I speak, and the cart, I have this toolkit of different props, you know, coming from as an acting coach, and I would show them different things, how to pass it around and do the dramatization, you know, all the improv that I love to do, and they learn how to speak English. I even I know I have a success story of one of them who passed the GED. Because I also taught the GED portion, so they had to learn English first to be able to pass that test in English. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm there. I know it was one. Right, exactly. Go to work. Exactly. That was some serious situation. Monday through Thursday, Yep, and that was after teaching at the Montessori school. I'm Montessori certified. I was told too, who's from Compton with a Montessori certification. Whoever they are, I want to meet them too, because that's a different dynamics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a blessing. You know what I mean? Because I have taught public school, private school, charter school, but that Montessori certification. Lord Jesus!
I tell you what, we're gonna do a What's Your Story on Her. It's gonna be a mini series.
Right.
We gotta get the format written down. Okay,
right.
This chapter.
Right, because I'm already thinking that when I leave here, I already know that I do know.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't talk about everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not enough time, even in 5 hours.
That's what I said. We gotta do a mini series.
Oh, it's so funny. Go to work. That's why I feel like it's just a blessing. I can help so many different people because I did a lot of different things.
Right,
you know, like the comedians. I performed at the Comedy Store, Comedy Union, all those different places that, you know, some people still, they haven't performed at.
Yeah.
Like, I was shocked. I saw, which is great. You know what I mean? The Palladium, Memphis Will is, he's performed there already now, but he was sharing how he hadn't performed there yet, and he's such a great comedian. So you just never know. He's done movies and traveled out of the country, and that was just wonderful. You just never know how things go. You know what I mean? You just never know. So
No, I remember I got to meet Damon Wayans one time. I was up there in North Hollywood, and this lady, she came from Chicago, and she's doing something at the AHIABGA, and then she asked me to come check her out. First, I was like, man.
Right. Another event.
So then I thought about it. When I first got out here, people helped me out. So I went to go support her.
Right.
So I went to go support her, and they was at the regular comment, you know, people, what do you call them, the newbies get up there.
Yes.
And then, and I was there, they go let the celebrity comic speak, but they didn't mention who it was.
Okay.
But say, it was about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. That's when, I think it's when a lot of ISIS stuff was going on.
Okay.
So the dude,
that might have been 6 years ago. No,
yeah, might, I know at least 5.
I know.
Yeah. So what it was, it's a dude dressed in camouflage, kept walking around pacing. So I'm over here listening to the comics and trying to see who this is.
Right.
So then, after the last comic went up there, they said, all right, our celebrity comic. Then the person in camouflage walked past me. I went, wait a minute. There was somebody back here that was trying to keep it. Then he took it off, it was Damon Wayans.
Right.
I've been back here with him all this time.
Wow, isn't that something?
Yeah, but then he went up there
know.
and started doing his thing. And then afterwards, she said, follow me, I'm going to take a picture with him. I said, I'm going to take one too.
Right, exactly.
So then he was up there, and she was talking about, I follow you on Twitter so I can learn from you and all that stuff. And everything. Then he said something that made a whole lot of sense. To me, made me have, like, if I want to do comedy, made me have less anxiety. He said, don't write jokes. Tell the truth with a little twist.
Right.
I went, oh, I got a bunch of them.
Yeah, exactly. Go to work. Go to work.
Because I was sitting there going to say, knock, knock, who's not there? You know,
right.
I said, it's corny right now, jokes, but to tell stories.
Yeah, and put a little twist on it. Yeah, exactly. That was profound, like you said. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Something simple, just like that.
Yeah.
Just as simple as that.
Especially coming from somebody like you.
Exactly. Amen.
So,
and then that's why you'll have a whole lot of comedy right there.
Yeah.
And then, although like a lot of people get paid to say the same spiel every time, though, but sometimes they do put a little twist on there. You know what I mean? But so
I got
a
whole bunch of stuff that you know, because especially when I was an 18-year drunk, from what I can remember, them stories.
Just to know, I can. That's funny. Right.
But my cousin told me, all you gotta do, come back, sit down with us. We tell you everything you missed.
Right. That's cold.
I said, that's good and bad.
Right. Oh my gosh, you was telling us some things at your last show that was like,
yes.
Right. So you definitely want to come to the Bobby Buck show. You never know what kind of information. That's an improv. you would be like amazed. You know what I mean? And we want to put that out there that it could be sad. I'm talking to Bobby Buck's camera too, because I'm talking about his show, Go to Work, just so you know. I really appreciate you. The Bobby Buck show. You never know what you're gonna get. You get that improv. It could be serious, or it could not be so serious. It could be hilarious. It could be shocking. It could be so impactful that it makes you cringe. You never know what you're gonna get. So it's like a roller coaster. If you're ready for one of them with quality people, that people that really out there doing something, and you hear about them, but you never see them, and you know, it's like a lot of people that go down there and perform in Skid Row, and you just never know. Like, I didn't know, until I was at the, I'm not sure which one was it? Was it for Uncle Jam's Army? Was it at the court, the press conference, or was it at yeah, I think it was at the press conference
Yeah.
when it was getting nominated, or it was getting the deal was being sealed that Uncle
Right.
Jam's Army's Day is October 28th.
Yeah.
That I didn't know that General Jeff was the mayor of Skid Row. They call him the mayor of Skid Row.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, go to work.
Yeah, he be down there putting in hard work.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. He don't play down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it raw, keep it real.
Nice. Oh, that reminds me. I saw somebody that had a Facebook Live about, or it was a picture. It was a picture, or they did a little presentation, okay?
Mhm.
And it had where people was putting their cell phone chargers into
Oh
the
yeah.
light posts.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Too much. They get highly creative down there.
They didn't open up the bottom of the street light
Yeah.
to plug up their chargers
Yep, they got the color TVs and all this stuff. In
inside the tent.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
They be.
But they on Skid Row, but like they say, some of the smartest people is
Yep.
out there on Skid Row.
Yeah.
The smartest people on this earth or over there is Skid Row.
Oh yeah, I talked to like one guy a while back. He told me you're gonna be successful. I was like, why is that? He said, I know. He said, I used to work in one of them big tall buildings up here. He said, I used to be over marketing and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what he told me, he said, the key to it is persistence.
Go to work, go to work.
He said, I see you out here, you know, this and that.
Mhm.
Like I said, people in Skid Row, they be paying attention.
Right,
He said,
right.
I see you out here. He said, persistence.
What he saying? They be paying attention.
Yeah, they paying attention.
Go to
He
work.
called me. So, and he said, you gonna be successful. He said,
Yes.
I'm like, and then I sometimes be, like I remember one time this lady came down, she was preaching out there in Gladys Park. And there's an older lady, she was homeless maybe, or she stayed in SRO or what. But the lady that was preaching, the old lady came up to her, wanted to give her some money.
What?
It's either a $50 or $100 bill or something like that. And she's like, here. And the lady said, no, I don't want to take your money.
Yeah.
She said, here.
Ooh.
She forced her to take
Wow,
it.
wow.
I've seen stuff like that happen.
Wow.
I'm like me and Lady Dee Wilson.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
Go to work,
another
go to
Leo.
work.
Her birthday was I think the 28th, 27th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, happy
Yeah.
birthday,
And
Lady D.
she won't be able to make it
Go to
tomorrow
work.
night, but she said yeah.
Okay.
But we was in the office down there, and the guy he came in, he was drunk, you know, smelly and everything. He had to hold his pants over one hand like this.
Yeah.
But he came in with his other hand, he had like a little change. He came in there and put some change on the table. Said, "This is an offering for your office."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't see
Wow.
a lot of stuff
Yeah.
like that happens down there.
Yeah.
That makes me like people who take the time just come down there and just take it easy and witness what happened.
Right, exactly.
It's like OG Man. Shout out to OG Man.
Oh yeah, go to work and this whole
Passing
family.
through.
Yes.
Yeah. And like say, like he said, he called it holy ground.
Right.
Because
That's
some
so
stuff he
deep.
said, kind of like he said people come down to Skid Row so they can so-called make people at Skid Row feel better. He said that ain't it. He said they come down there because when they leave, they feel better.
Right.
I went,
Wow. Yeah. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
That's that twist, but that wasn't a joke.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a trip. Yeah, situation. Just like I was telling somebody else about Henji had a movie, not the City of Angels, but something similar to that. I gotta get that movie because I was trying to remember it then, and that brings it back to me that I need to consult. What's the name of that movie again? Okay. Shout out to Henji, go to work. That which is Evil E's, DJ Evil E's brother.
Okay.
Go to work.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So he does a lot of work in a lot of different capacities and so forth. Go to work. I said when she come back that I might be wrapping up so they can go home because he's tired over there.
Okay.
But go to work. It's almost 7 o'clock. I put that on Eventbrite, but then I put 8 o'clock on the flyer. So. Go to work. And I put the Eventbrite on working it. So amen. Go to work. And it seemed like we've been talking here the whole time about ourselves, but she didn't see the other activity. Go work. Praise the Lord, go work. But she know that's how it go. Go to work, Vanessa, go to work. Say, did that, done that. Go to work. Yeah, so you just let me know. Yeah, because I know he was tired earlier today. I mean, tired a little while ago. Go to work. Amen. Amen. Go to work. So that was good. And I just know that with that movie, it also said that South Central, it says South Central, Hollywood gets its inspiration from South Central. But where does South Central get its inspiration? Woo! That was a trip, huh?
Yeah, because they just being themselves.
That was a trip.
So,
I like it. Man.
Is it an answer?
Yeah. I mean, that's why. That's one of the reasons that I think the reasons why we're community activists, community supporters, community advocates, and so forth, and we're networking like we're doing right now, because we know it takes increments, and we need to. It's pockets in different places. It's still. Like the children that do have access to those robotics carts in their classrooms in South Central LA, that they still are creating different things, and they're not looking at their surrounding as a limitation, or they're looking at it as a default. Well, not a default, but because I would love for people to understand that when you do have to, rise up, like some songs talk about, from the gutter lanes, to the top of the world type of thing, that you default to that when you go through a struggle. Because if you made it, if you did something great from there, you had some successes there, then that's a good thing. That you can work from that core. You had that foundation, like we talk about support. When you maybe not have all that, oh, you did such a great job, Bobby, every day or something like that, or let me see your homework, or type of thing, or can I help you with your homework? You got something that I can help you with? However it goes through with the intonation and everything like that. If you can make it from somewhere, just like how you left from Arkansas, and now look at you, the Bobby Buck Show. And people okay, well, maybe they don't know about it in Beverly Hills, but somebody in Beverly Hills know, because they know such and such who was on your show, who was the host of the show. And now this person knows about you in Hollywood because that person was over there in Hollywood and did this and told them about that, and then they came to the show, or they saw your Facebook Live, whatever. But you did more than what you was doing when you were not doing anything. Right. That's a success. Right. And then although you want to get into more places, it's still a success. We still got to deal with the positivity of everything, every inch of the way, like every millisecond of the time on every evening, every day. I want to say each given day, each blessed day. You know what I mean?
No, I also tell people I have an awakening almost every other second.
Go to work.
Because I be like, and like I understand, like some of the stuff that happened in the past was foreshadowing and preparation for right now.
Go to work.
Kind of like what I went through in Arkansas, then went through Riverdale, Georgia, then came to LA. And also experienced San Francisco and San Jose. Right. And I came back to LA, so I've been around, and I stayed in Watts. So I stayed in Sweet Alice's. I stayed in one of her homes over there, off of Lou Dillon. Yeah, I did over that way for a while, and so I've been all around, kind of like from here to North Cal, and I lived in different shelters and all that. But at the time I was going through it, I didn't like it. But now I wouldn't take the experiences away from nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. Go to work.
Yeah. So I learned. That's why I keep telling people, spirituality came once I hit Skid Row. It brought it more out.
Yes.
I was like, wow.
Right.
I said, I'm supposed to be here, and I started networking more when I was homeless.
Right.
And that's how I met a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly.
I went, that's what I do. I slept in Skid Row, but I got up and left.
Right.
Go handle my business.
That's right. Exactly. Go to work.
Yeah.
And I know it's just one of those things where people look at it like, okay, like I wanted the story. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I wanted that story. I heard that Martin Lawrence, Monique, Tyler Perry, so many people that did so many, grandeur things on television that they slept in their car. So, I tried it. I did it. You know what I mean? I, did the 24-hour fitness thing and everything like that. And, people like, why? You know what I mean? Type of thing, because you got places to go. I wanted this story, too. I wanted to see what that was, because I want people to know and recognize, too, that I don't want to take anything for granted. Right. This is... And I'm just making a name for myself, you know what I mean, type of thing. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and I have to go back and chronicleize and everything too, right? Like, okay, where was I at this time, type of thing, or whatever. But when do I have time, to do so many different things?
I kind of want to do the same, because where I come from. But like I said, I'm gonna give props to Gloria Newbern. That's the lady, her family let me stay here when I first got here. Like I said, I could have stayed there with them and everything, but I want to go and do my own thing. Right.
That reminds me, when you said Sweet Alice, do you know I was a teacher in Grape Street, Watts, over there in Grape Street, Watts, and we used to have field trips at Sweet Alice's house because she had all of these Christmas, what do you call it, artifacts, and
Okay.
and there was this house that we would take the children to so they could see all these things. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a trip. Yeah, go
Yeah.
work.
I mean, one day I was stayed there, and I was got up to leave to go. I was going to do something, and then she had just came back home. It was a Sunday. She had just came back home, parking go in the house.
Okay.
Then she said something about where you going with it. I said, I don't know. Just walk. She said, why don't you get in the car? You gonna go to church with me?
No.
I went, huh? She
Yeah.
said, you get in the car. Then she said, I left my Bible at home. She said, I don't never leave my Bible at home.
Uh-oh.
She said, everything happened for a reason.
Okay.
So she went and I got a Bible. She took me to church with her. I met some people and everything.
Yeah,
Did
go
some
to
networking.
work.
Yeah.
And then that transferred
Yeah.
to something else, right?
Yeah, because I started meeting her. Then she was talking to me. Cause when you're going through it, you down and out. You know, she gave me some encouragement and stuff.
Right, right.
I mean, through my struggle, a lot of people gave me a lot of different encouragements and stuff.
Exactly.
And I met one lady. She reminded me of my grandmother on my mom's side. I met her. That's why I was staying. Then I was staying with the family I was staying in Watts. Then I wasn't familiar, so I got tired of being in the same environment. So I went to the Starbucks on Western and Slauson.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went there. Actually, I didn't want to go there because I was daydreaming on the bus. So I ended up going there anyway.
Okay,
I was like,
okay.
man, I didn't want to come back over here. So
Yeah.
I went in there. There was an older lady. She was sitting there, had like a little bitty laptop. And she was turned this way. So I tapped her on the shoulder. Excuse me, ma'am, do you network?
Yeah.
She turned around with a big old smile.
Aw.
And said, I sure do. She's
Yeah.
about 80 years old.
Wow.
And we was talking and talking. She gave me a lot of wisdom and stuff like that.
Amen. Yeah.
Then she said, you said you weren't plan on coming here this morning, right?
Yeah.
I said, yes, ma'am. She said, that's where I got the divine time, spiritual timing from. She said, this was a divine meeting.
Okay.
She said, we were supposed to meet and all this stuff and everything. And she said, because I was getting mad, I try to be on time everywhere I go.
Yes.
She said, sometimes you say, when you wake up in the morning, you say you may have plans or man may have plans for you.
Right, right.
But always go with your divine flow.
Go to work. Go to work.
I
I knew I was going to make it here on time. I'm telling you, I knew I was going to make it here on time. I was so close. I was doing this video at 2:59. I was typing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I wanted to be online at 3 o'clock. Because I said 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I know, I'm telling you, I had did that Facebook Live over there at Lonzo's. I had went to my office in Bellflower. I had went and filmed that event in Inglewood. And then I got here. I stopped by the house and downloaded some of the footage. And then I got here.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I brought all this stuff out of the car, and I was able to type this by 2:59. And I'm talking about this is today. Whew. I know. Go to work, Lord Jesus. Exactly. God is so good.
Man,
Woo.
now you be putting it in.
I'm like, but I know I wanted to be on live because I told the people, if you're not able to make it, it's my first networking event.
Yeah.
I know you haven't had like a month and 2 months, 3, 4 months in advance about it type of thing. I'm going to be live.
Right.
And so I wanted to make sure that people would be able to be live 3 o'clock if they could have been here, especially if they live out of state.
Right. Okay.
You understand me? And that happened. And then, like I said, again, for those people that's just tuning in and so forth, if I did not have a single person show up, I was going to be ready and I was going to be okay with that. I would have to be ready. That was the least, what do you call it? Not to put limitations on myself or anything, but because I knew it was other events, I was a part of other events.
Before you came to your own.
Go to work. We work together. Lonzo, we have worked with Universal Hip Hop Museum. We on the same team.
Right.
We have an overlapping meeting. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be coming from another meeting that ends at 1 o'clock that starts, and his event starts at 1 o'clock. All of this stuff I knew, right? But it was just like, okay, no matter what, but it's 3 to 8 hours. And at the same time, somebody's going to be online. And then even when I got through, I was going to be able to share the video. I was going to be able to do some more things. I was going to be able to drop the video down, whatever the case may be. And then for sure, without the music, I was going to be safe.
Right. Just somebody start bumping.
Right. Because when you networking, you can network with music or you can network with all kinds of different things. And sometimes, you know, and I didn't say for people that have to be here from the whole time either. I'm just like trying to teach the people that you can network. You know, if it was a way, now I'm just thinking about it now. It just came to mind right now. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. Yeah, look at there. As soon as we about to close shop. Yeah, go to work. Don't worry. We doing Facebook Live. I just had an idea about doing a table where we could people can come and leave their materials.
Okay.
That'd be tight.
Yeah. What's up?
Go to work.
All
Go
right,
to
all
work.
right.
Finding you. I was just
What
we
is
were
that
talking
the
about you
meeting?
too. That's all right. No worries. That's what I'm telling them about. Tell the people. Go to work. This
Go
is
to
Ruckus.
work.
Yeah.
Youth Youth Media Group.
Yeah.
Coming to you live from 5 Point Youth Foundation.
Yes, absolutely. Go on to work. Go
I
to
got
work.
a DVD for you.
Okay, go to work. I want to have that.
How's everything going today at 5 Point Youth Foundation? This is Ruckus. We're
Yes.
coming to you live from the 5 Point Youth Foundation. I know you had a good turnout today, and I seen you this morning. That was good. So we're looking good.
Go to work. Tell them about YouView Media. We were telling them about the Regency West and the show that
Okay,
you
my
had
name is
earlier.
Ruckus Williams, and I do an honor show every year to honor people from the community that gives back. So we honored Tyrone DeBois this year. We gave him a trophy, we gave dinner, dancing, red carpet, and stuff like that. And next year gonna be even bigger, so look out for that. It's the 6th annual YouView Media Group Honors Award. And we're gonna honor some good people next year. And I got good people that work with me, a good team now. So thank you, and have a nice evening.
Go to work. Well, we're going to have you on this show right here. That was just
Cool, I'm ready
commercial.
to come. I'm
That's how
ready
you
to
do
come.
that. Do you see? Just be ready. The network. You know what I mean? This is how it goes. Now it's telling
We
them
got
about
to
a flow.
network with people. We
Yes.
got to network with Bobby and Nicshelle. You know, they're good people. They go around the city, you know, hooking up different organizations.
Do us a favor.
different
Come up with
people.
just a little bit more so they can hear
Okay,
you too.
cool.
Go to work.
Go to work.
You want me to lift this up right here a little taller? Go to work. Go to work.
A little taller.
Okay,
There
yeah,
we go.
go
I
to
like
work.
this streaming stuff. It's good
Yeah.
for our businesses. So I know the turnout turned out real good today. Alonzo, his event turned out good today too.
Nice.
We just laughed. And a lot of people was there, you know, sharing their stories in the entertainment industry. And it was a while to hear what people are going through and they're going through today. Everything's the same like it was years ago. The media and everything, so everybody can enjoy the media, share the media and what we do right now. And it's going to get bigger and bigger, you know.
Right. Absolutely. Go to work. So yeah, we talking about Jazzy management. I was
Oh,
talking
Jazzy
about
Management was good. He did a great job today. He gave us enlightenment on management, which was good. Reverend Prince was there.
nice.
And it was real nice. It was real nice.
Go to work. Well, give us a highlight. They listening. Go to work. And I
Okay.
need some more information.
Go to work. We got to take care of some other business regarding these kids today. Because these kids is going through so much stuff and so much trauma today. And they're trying to get into different kind of business. Not just entertainment, but business period. To how to work and take care of themselves. They don't know anything today. So that's why we're here to teach them. We can start teaching them how to use media. We can start teaching them how to do DJing. We can start teaching them how to do business, how to incorporate, how to sign deals and stuff like that with different people, and do photography. There's a lot of things we can teach them. Fashion business, you know, like that, in construction business. They ain't just entertainment all the time that you can teach the kids. There's a lot of stuff we can teach them,
That's right.
and we're here to do that.
Right. I was just telling them about the robotics. You know, they got robotic parts in the schools.
Oh yeah, they got
too.
the robotics doing a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They got robotics and doctoring and stuff now. My wife had a surgery and a robot did surgery on her.
Really?
You know, to take a tumor out of her neck at UCL Medical Center. Yes.
Wow.
You know, it's a long story, but Kaiser wanted to do stuff they wanted to do with her, and I told her no. They're the organization. And anybody dealing with Kaiser, they're no good. If they sit her here, I'm gonna let you know they're no good. They try to destroy the people of color. You know, from the working force to the people coming to get medical treatment from them. You know.
Wow. And a robot did
The
that.
robot did a surgery. They get right past
Oh
the
man,
arteries
we
and
gonna get
stuff.
my robot.
The robotics is real good. They're real good. They're real good in what they're doing in technology.
That's
they can't
right.
make no mistake.
Mm-hmm.
They can't make a mistake.
Right. Exactly. Tell them. Tell them.
So I mean, doctors, y'all gotta be entrepreneurs. Y'all job.
Yeah. Your job, let me tell you. Because they got like a specialist sitting like in a little
Amen.
room. He's telling the robot exactly what to do
Really?
in robotics. Yes. So the doctor, he take his hand and try to do something and get between that nerve, he gonna shake and cut something. But if a robot knows exactly what to do, he'll hit it, and then you open up and take out what you gotta take out, and
Right.
then close it up. But the doctor, I'm gonna make sure this is why we wanna what do you call them? Somebody practice on, and then we cut you open and we practice. Well, we messed up. We get another one. You know, with a robot, he gonna take care of the business right up on front.
Right.
With a doctor,
You never know what kind of
sorry,
information
family.
you're gonna get.
I'm sorry, doc. I'm sorry, family. We made a mistake, but you know, we doctors.
Mm-mm.
You know.
See?
Oh, boy.
I only do stuff the natural way. I don't even take medicine or nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta do it the natural. They got remedies that help us, but we don't know because we don't research it.
Right.
We got the knowledge right in our hands right now. We don't even take advantage of it.
No,
Wow.
we getting ready
Everything's
to.
free.
Yeah.
All the technology is free.
Yeah.
Right.
What y'all taught me in the last couple of years, hey, I'm grateful for that.
Amen.
You know, as far as media and stuff like that, you know, it's grateful.
Yeah.
She came to a show and did a good job for us.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Because you was busy, you was working on another job that night.
Yeah, I think it was Bootsy Collins that night.
But I still got to get your DVD to the show. I'm gonna give you one before
Okay.
I leave. I just got to write your name on it.
Okay, thank
But
you.
it came out nice. It's
Okay.
online too. It's on YouTube.
Okay, go
And it
to
is
work.
nice. Y'all did a great
Really.
job.
Amen. That's
Everything's
good. It was beautiful. Your wife, what's her first name again?
Sandra.
Sandra. She
Sandra
can
Williams.
sing.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And she looked like a queen that day. It was so
Yes, she
beautiful.
started 6 January. And I created a group of ladies called the Kelly Dolls, contribute to the Ladies of Jazz. They all do an invitation of the jazz legend. My wife is Sarah Vine. I got Donna Washington. I got Billie Holiday, Lena Horne. I have Ella Fitzgerald. I have, I'm getting ready to get Carmen McRae and different male jazz entertainers.
Okay.
You seen Cap Calloway?
Oh, wow. That was awesome.
He's awesome. You see the dance, you seen Sam Cooke, you seen Val Omar, he does Sam Cooke, and the people love him.
And Vicky Love, she does Aretha Franklin. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, she's doing a show
Ooh.
tonight as we speak at some
Really?
place. She's doing a show tonight.
See?
Where?
Right. I
Vicky
miss
will be
that.
at some girls park doing Ooh Baby Baby by
I
Brooke
love
Robinson.
it.
A lady
Oh man, I'm tripping over here.
That's my brother.
I'm over here.
I'm in the interview, so I call him back. So wrapping it up. Where was I at? I was on a Kelly Doll.
The baby's
He's
laughing.
I had it like
Yeah.
7 years. I've been to a place where kids be crying and hollering. As soon as they hear the thing doing that, they shut up and be quiet. Listen. Like they don't need a baby in the room.
Oh, that's
This
so
is
cute.
nice. I love this.
Amen.
I love this.
I'm over here tripping. I'm getting paranoid. What?
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Absolutely.
I ain't got down to the theater in Santa Monica yet, but I'm on my
You
way.
haven't?
No,
You gonna
not
go
yet.
tomorrow?
I'm gonna go. I can't go tomorrow, but the next one I'm definitely
September,
gonna go
you
to.
gotta do.
I gotta
'cause
do
he gonna take
September
a break.
8th.
He's gonna
September
take a
8th.
break.
No, probably September. I think about September 14th. Probably.
I'll be there. I'll be there. If you need me behind the camera or in the back working doing something,
Yeah.
let me know. I'll be there.
Yeah, you know Bubbles, Swag.
Oh, you know I know Bubbles.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody knows Bubbles.
But I'm planning on doing something with her on the 14th. So it's, it's gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be wild. But
Yeah.
Go to work. Go to work. This is what it's about. We talk about the 5 Points Youth Foundation. You never know who's going to come through, and everybody's doing a wonderful job. And networking is the key instrument to a whole lot of different things.
Yes.
And without networking and without the different,
You're not going to get
events,
anywhere. We have to network this day and time to get in contact, get in contact with somebody. Like today, if you need something, I'm like, dang, let me call Bobby. He might be out in the area somewhere. Let me call Bobby. I need to shoot him on the internet real quick.
Oh man,
yeah.
this is the guy right here, Ruckus Williams, who I was able to
I need
call
a
to
flyer.
get that flyer.
Yeah, boom, here.
Yeah.
I send it to her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bobby, I said I need this picture, something, boom. I
Oh
send it to
man,
you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was
No,
like,
listen.
because I
But a lot of people can't do that, so we have to
Right.
do this for each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, we do.
You know, we have
because
to
I
do
was
that.
trying to look for Lonzo's flyer. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, man, I seen it. I actually, what is it? An event?
Yeah, he was doing a showcase.
And then you asked me, accept it or are you going or not going type of
Yes.
thing. I did that, but then doing too many things. But
Yeah.
I do share a lot of people flyers and
What
so
you
forth
do,
on my Instagram.
You
but
open
I
up, you
missed
click
it.
on it when you go to the National Nathaniel page, just grab and drag it to your desktop.
Oh,
and then you
okay.
can share it and put it where you want to
Okay,
put it.
okay, that's what
If you're
happened.
trying to
See, I
share it to
missed
another
that
place,
step.
it's kind of hard to do that. But just drag it to your desktop, and then once you open up the thing where you wanted at,
Yeah.
whatever place you want to go, hit that
Okay.
little picture thing, boom, it goes straight there without no kind of words on it.
Oh,
That way you
okay.
put your own information on there.
I see.
And send it to where you want to go.
Yeah,
That is
because I
good.
was like, come on, I want the people to know where Lonzo's event is.
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking to everybody that's on Facebook, but the people that's in Compton, they know where it's at, Eve After
Oh,
Dark.
yeah,
but just
yeah.
in case, somebody
Other
forgot,
people, yeah.
oh, it's still right there. Yeah, it's still right there. And here's
Yeah.
the flyer.
As
Here's
we
other
were
people
speaking
on
at
there.
the time
That
we
was
was
cool.
out there,
Thank you.
a few guys was at Skateland USA, King T, my boy Matthew McDaniels over there doing like a little interview, they tearing it down.
Oh, really?
Skateland USA, they tearing it down. They almost they're gonna make some kind of big project over there. But as we speak, they tearing it down.
Okay.
King
wow.
T, all the big entertainers went over there, taking pictures. They put the K-Day stuff out there, take pictures
Oh,
with it.
wow.
King T and a couple other people out there today
Okay,
doing that.
that's tight.
And I was like, wow. The fact
Yeah.
these developers coming in the neighborhood,
Mm.
just buying and tearing stuff down to put up new stuff,
Yeah.
and basically selling people out of the communities.
Right. So that's another reason why more people need to know about the 5 Points Youth Foundation, because here's somewhere you can go. You know what I mean? It's somewhere that we need to network and be able